Nunchucks.
You and me, we can
No, Michelle,
I can't.
Michelle.
I can't.
You are the only one with the power. Welcome to Wicked Game. It's
Two households, both alike in dignity, and fair Verona,
oh
where
my
we
God,
they are claimed.
Scrolls so quickly. Fucking hell. It's Wicked Wednesday, which means we're playing Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. We are playing the Lighthouse of Eisodos, the last one.
The last melon.
The final melon. So, hi, how are you? How is everybody doing? Look, let's do some real quick announcements because we've got some killing to do.
Yeah.
I've got some killing to do.
Nah, we got some killing to do.
Taking you guys down.
I've got some killing to do in this room.
Oh, God. As always, a massive thank you to our mods holding down that chat. We have Automatic Flash, we have Rooney Runes, we have Sweet Poison. We love every single one of them. Thank you so much for the work you do here and in Discord as well. Guys, Dragon Age tomorrow, 3 till 5.
More dick talk.
More.
Guaranteed.
I'm just filling out the lore that Wizards of the Coast were just too, they don't have the bravery to say what's real and what's really true. So I got to do it for them. Yep. It's a tough job. What else have we got on the docket?
It's a tuck job. Sorry.
That is a hard tuck.
Tuck off.
Dice and a slice. I'm so sorry to make that crashing segue.
Speaking of dicks.
The next episode of Wicked Slice is out, beautifully edited and out on all podcast platforms, all of them. And you know what? Monday, extra bit of fun. You get a bit of extra Andy stuff. I don't know why
Boner episode.
I'm genuinely very excited to listen to it because none of us have actually heard any of it. So very excited.
No idea.
Well, Lydia was there.
Lydia doesn't know.
Lydia has no idea.
To be fair, I think it's going to be a revelation to me. I feel like I looked into Alicia's eyes sitting next to her on a couch with a lot of microphones, and I kind of blacked out. And I feel like that's always the case when you gaze into Alicia's eyes. It's dreamy, and then you forget what's happened. She has a kind of charm effect that is, you don't speak of.
It's called chloroform, and it's a crime.
Moving swiftly on. Speaking of chloroform, some other heroes. No, we can't. We got to stop it.
Speaking of dicks. No, we love
some other heroes. They through trickery they managed to have kept hold of Michelle for a little tiny bit longer, and I swear to God the letter bombs that I'm sending are not getting there. So but they are going weekly. This is the important bit of news that I'm coming to eventually, is they have been doing like every other week. Now they're going weekly. So you can tune in this Sunday and you can still see that face, this face. So awesome.
Definitely check them out because you'll get to see Wayne. Because their Tuesday games are still alternating weeks, but you will get to see Wayne try and be intimidating, and it is the cutest thing I think I've maybe ever seen in my life.
I feel like that's quite rude. I can see him pulling that off.
Yeah.
Okay, what was said? No, I mean whoever he was playing in Wild Beyond the Witchlight. He was saying something very threatening, and between Wayne being just a genuinely kind soul and Theo being an absolute gremlin, it did not come off as a threat. It absolutely did not. And Theo just did whatever they wanted to do.
I feel like that speaks more to Theo than
Theo's an absolute gremlin. I'm on.
We love Theo though.
So guys,
wait, I have something.
Yeah. All right, go for it. You go next.
Last week I mentioned that like someone who walks in our circles is making a TTRPG onto Kickstarter, which is kind of that like Dark Souls, Bloodborne. You're playing heroes of old. Like kind of, I believe there's some kind of like respawny mechanic. I've not played it yet, but it is live on Kickstarter as of today, and it's already funded. It's already funded. And for £25, there's cheaper ones, but for £25, you can get a physical book and a digital copy, as well as digital character sheets, for the game. It's the kind of like gothic, not gothic horror, but like kind of gothic dark campaigns. It's really spooky.
It's real spooky, guys.
But if you like,
I've not heard that one in a while. It's just really spooky, guys.
If you like games like Bloodborne, if you like just the kind of like wandering melancholy of a hero of ages past, definitely go and check it out. I'm going to put the link in the chat. I'm not.
But to be fair, also if you like the wandering melancholy of a hero of ages past, stick around because Lydia's here all day.
He's not wrong.
Oh,
that's why it hurts.
Harrowing. But like actually genuine friends of the show, like G Top Banana Jam was one of the play testers, and her character was a big half giant guy who like used to sleep a lot. Big sleepy boy.
I love a big sleepy boy.
Yeah, like definitely check it out. Take a read. Like Sandy's done a ton of work on it. Yeah. There's loads of art, including art by G and by Bex.
Yeah.
And Leo and some other names that I cannot remember off the top of my head right now.
Great
and if they reach their stretch goal, they're going to get even more art. Gorgeous art. It supports great artists and indie game designers. Do it. Why not?
Love it.
Right. So as we said, this is the final episode of the Lighthouse of Eisodos. So next week we will do a kind of chill chat, question, answer situation. So tune in. That's what we'll be doing next week. And there'll be all sorts of, announcements about stuff. And so moving on to previously on the Lighthouse of Eisodos. Mav and Ceces freed a captive man from under the island. The man that was brought back, he resurrected Elle, who had been killed, which is great. The man was also a fallen angel, Mav's father, and had ambitions to ascend to godhood, so that's not quite as good. So what the three of them have done, well, the four of them, if you're including Jacques, which we always do, they have hatched a plan. Well, the five of them, if you're including, well, the six of them, if you include, you know what I mean. Whoever's left, have hatched a plan to take him down while he is not at his full strength and doesn't have his super badass mount. So here they are outside the old cottage that the hermit, also angel Elsker, used to live in. They're going to try and kill him. So sweet. Aww.
Honestly.
Nikki, roll the thing.
Roll the tape.
Welcome to the Iridian Empire. This sprawling land is led by Emperor Julian II. You do not find us in the hustle and bustle of Iridian cities, with the push and pull of politics and law and order, nor in the dusty plains with the whispered prayers from farmers' lips, nor the treacherous Sierras. You do not find us in the northern jungles, the eastern deserts, or the southern wilds. Today, you find us in the westernmost part of the Iridian Empire. If you were to dust off a very particular and long-forgotten history book, you might read about a powerful arcanist who commanded the very seabed to rise up and form itself into a cluster of idyllic islands as a gift to his beloved and first emperor of Iridia. On the northernmost bluff of these islands, a lighthouse was formed from stone and crystal.
a beautiful beacon to all that enter the Empire's waters, reminding them that they are now embraced by the borders of the greatest civilization that has ever been. These islands were named Eisodos din Aridia, or the Mouth of Aridia, but most people just called it Eisodos. Every year a new community was curated to care for the lighthouse and the islands, a dozen or two people that would bask in the paradise of this constructed archipelago. Their only law was that the light must never go out. Your history book might tell you this, and it might even tell you of the rumours of those that returned from the islands blessed and changed. But those are just bard songs and tittle-tattle, and only a fool would take them at face value. For now the year is Epoch of Julian 26, and you could count on one set of hands the people that knew of Eisodos. The centuries have slowly worn the memory of this place from people's minds like etched writing on a lichen-covered tombstone. Each year, fewer and fewer people came to the island, and those employed to recruit found themselves hardly caring, and so we find only 3 caretakers brought for the task. Only 3 lighthouse keepers to farm and maintain and live on Eisodos for a full year. El is a wood elf, with peaceful eyes and a great attachment to his friend Jacques, a crab he saved from a trap. El took this job for his crustacean friend as a treat away from the hubbub of towns and cities. Then there's the beautiful half-elf known as Ceces, full of wit and vivacity. It wasn't long ago that she was addressed as Lady Cecilia Arcavia. If you asked her, she might find it hard to explain how she got here, or what happened that day on the ship when she was saved from the brink of death by a mysterious being. And finally, Maverick Spells, known by many as Mav. The dazzling and renowned author has many volumes to his name that could raise your pulse and bring a flush to your cheek. He tells himself he's on a grand writer's retreat, but sometimes Maverick is not completely honest with himself. There is talk of an elderly hermit that wanders a dilapidated temple, a permanent member of the island thought to be a worshipper of Tyrsh, the god of tempests. Our lighthouse keepers cannot yet know what the island has in store for them. They only know that they've been promised paradise and a year away from their lives. Lives that, for whatever reason, they left behind. Welcome to Wicked Games, the Lighthouse of Eisodos.
Right. No more playing silly buggers, you bastards.
That
Let's
will
go.
never not happen. But here we go.
Order of initiative is this. Oscar is surprised this round. So
Shock, gasp.
L, Mav, Ceces, Joltush. Then Oscar, L, Mav, Ceces, Joltush. Do we understand? So,
Yes.
Ceces, you said you're basic, you stupid nugget,
I did say
as
that.
the storm clouds were drawing in. And L, what are you doing?
I'm gonna shoot him with. Wait, no, I've got pass out a trace going, right?
Mhm.
Oh god, so yeah, I wanted to do a different ritual, but we decided to be real sneaky about it. So they can't. I'm actually going to move myself into. How tall are these plants? Here you go, Lydia. There's 3 questions.
The ones on that side are mostly short. The ones that are immediately next to Ceces and Oscar are a bit taller because they're sunflowers and a vine.
I tell you what I'm going to do is. You like dancing and you look this fine. I'm going to stand behind this scarecrow. I'm just trying to get myself onto the visible map for the folks on Strem, and then I'm going to do an arrow shot.
Okay.
Do that arrow shot.
Lit, there is no Muzak. Is that a problem?
Oh yeah, because I disappeared for a second. So let's just
And we missed you.
Yeah, you did.
Lydia. Does a 23 hit?
It does.
Fucking hell.
I'm suddenly realised how badly prepared I am.
She hasn't got Oscar's sheet out or anything.
Now a good time to quickly build the foe. Just quickly.
Yeah, no, I've actually got.
We just
stats
workshop
here.
it.
Yeah.
It's all right. We can vamp. It's
AC
okay.
10.
Actually,
or-
this session is a session of Wicked Workshop, and we're just going to make them.
Huh. Turns out Oscar is actually a nugget. He's a chicken.
Yeah, he's only got
Weird.
5
how
hit
strange.
points. Wow.
Everyone's saying things and it's confusing me. Because they're like, I can actually hear Lydia and Tom now.
Yeah.
For the first time this entire campaign, I can hear Lydia and Tom because I have headphones in. Lydia,
How's it feel?
How does it feel? How does it feel? Can I have a con save, Lydia? Lydia?
I have 1,000 pens and they're never around. Okay, you can have a con save.
Just for you.
Careful, them, it's just for you.
18.
Oh, fuck you! Oh, it's half. It's half on a save. Oh, thank God. Thank fucking Christ. So standard
Or the Swift Maven.
Maven.
Maiden. Ugh.
You're doing great, Lydia.
We believe in you.
You shouldn't. It's a mistake.
So Lydia, it is 12 magical damage from the bow, and then 49 damage from the arrow, halved to 24.
I should never have given you that fucking arrow.
Lydia,
Say
you
it-
gave me 2. You gave me fucking 2. I need to roll to hit and then get to make a con save. Fuck you. I have 24
What, so
damage.
40 what? Halved?
49 halved. These are all magical damage. Magical piercing.
That is incredible.
He's dead.
Lydia?
He's dead.
Lydia, I wish
not
to make
done.
my second attack.
Yeah, of course. Go for it.
This is a
Do a
normal
little
arrow.
description.
This is a normal arrow. Does a 24 hit?
Yeah.
This is. You ready for this? I just did how much damage just then? 36 damage just then. This is 9 damage. No, it's actually 13 damage.
The first arrow hits and goes straight through him and out the other side, lodged the last little bit of turkey feathers still just lodged in his back. And the second one, thunk, hits him in the chest. And the look of absolute shock in his face as he turns to see these other people stepping out of the tree line. Incredible first go. Up
So,
next.
1 second. I have a bonus action, Lydia.
Okay.
I'm gonna bonus action command Jax. And by command, I mean ask nicely, but he's never said no to me because we're just good friends. I'm gonna command Jax to protect Mav, as in like follow Mav. Follow Mav and everything is alright. I'll be the crowd to tuck you. Yeah, he's gonna stay with Mav basically. So he's gonna use his movement to follow Mav, and he can't make any attacks. But that's my command.
Sweet. Sweet. Okay, that is your full go. It is now Mav's go.
Oh shit. Okay.
Cece, you're on deck.
I'm ready.
I think Mav is gonna do what he was planning to do anyway, and put her hand on Jax's sweet, tender little buttock, and cast enlarge. And he says, "Just one more time, good buddy. and I don't know what voice that was, and sort of like give him a little tap on the bottom, and cast enlarge on the boy. I think, to be honest, in all honesty, I think that's all he's going to do this turn. And he's going
Can we pop you on the map?
Yeah.
Yes,
Can
and
I
he's
put
going
you
to ready himself for what he can only imagine is going to be a bit of an onslaught. And that's my turn.
Okay. Cecilia, with Joltish on deck.
Okay, are you ready? Because I'm doing a lot. Okay, bonus action, Hexblade's Curse.
Love that.
Action, I'm casting Haste on myself. Second action,
Hasted action is
hasted action, I just get one attack. Is that correct?
one. Yes. for this
Because it's my
round, you do,
hasted
yeah.
action, it's not my full action.
Does that mean you got a green flame blade or anything?
I just need to remember I get +3 bonus to damage rolls. Is that it?
You also crit on a 19.
I crit on a 19, that's the other thing. Apologies. You asked me. No, I don't have anything like
Cool.
that.
That's fine.
So I'm just gonna try and hit him. Oh, bloody hell. That's an 11.
That does not hit him. Imagine if it did, though. But it does.
Good. So good.
Alright, I'm actually not gonna roll that dice anymore.
Yeah. Stop rolling
Just,
digital
you're
dice.
so busy trying to do magic stuff that you've never done before.
Yeah.
And then you go to like bring your now enormous sword out, and you just fumble it and you don't quite hit him. Joltish, if that's everything.
Yes, that's
I thought you were
everything.
going to say if that is your real name.
Up next, from the tree line comes 10, 20, 30. I mean, I'd say sprinting, but it's hard to imagine a sprint with many tentacled
I've
legs.
seen an octopus run.
Yeah, they like.
Right, brag.
Liz, octopi do not move slow.
No. I know this. They lift their skirts up, and we've all seen my octopus teacher. It's incredible. And he's going to go straight into an attack from behind.
Rude.
Ooh, and it's good.
Oh wait, he's on our side. They're on our side.
It hits as a dark tentacle wraps around him, doing bludgeoning damage to start off with. It's good. Oh god, it's such bad timing. And he is now grappled as well.
Oh, he's got bad news coming when the crab gets near.
And with that, can you guys just vamp for a second?
You're
while
good.
I
You're good.
Vamp.
Run.
We will vamp. So, Ceces, I now have an AC of 18,
Love that.
just for everyone to know.
I'm behind a scarecrow.
You're behind a scarecrow.
I'm behind Crab.
Grip.
Do you still have one of the arrows?
Yes.
Nice. That's good to know.
I just wanted to get out the gate because my fear was he was gonna fuck Ceces up, so I wanted to go big damage to draw his attention a bit.
Ceces, you still have
Grip.
Oh, do I have protection from?
Even
you
good.
still have protection from evil and good.
Which
What
is
does
written
that
the wrong
do?
way around.
What does that do?
They have disadvantage to hit you.
Do they actually?
Yeah.
And you also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
Fun. Love
Red.
this for me. And Joltish has Oscar grappled, right?
Yep.
So.
Yeah,
So
advantage.
you have advantage against him.
Oh, buddy.
Pretty nice. Pretty nice.
Oh, nice.
I love this.
Nice.
Right, haste is used.
Crab.
Crib.
Crab.
I don't know if I'm really starting to get worried that we're gonna be able to do this, guys.
Guys,
You just did like really great damage, but you've only can do that twice.
I also that was provided I hit. As long as I hit, which I've got a +10, and that was him making his save.
Yeah.
It's 6d10 damage.
That is a
See, look,
lot.
here's the thing. Funnily enough, we don't know anything about what he is, what his stats are, anything like that. My biggest fear this week has been that he's going to be like CR 18 or some shit like that, and we're going to get absolutely twatted. But you know, fingers crossed that's not the case, eh?
Oh, I've been mythic to death recently.
I was about to say, Josh saying he has mythic actions. What is in before? What does that mean?
It means him saying it before it actually happens. It's like called it, but preemptive.
Cool. I'm actually fairly grandma-esque when it comes
My
to...
dude, that's like 2003 slang. So like that's concerning.
Cool.
You good?
Sorry about that.
Don't apologise.
All right. We vamped away, Lydia. Over to you.
So
Reb.
he is Oscar is now wrapped in a dark tentacle, and he looks at all that onslaught that just happens, and he looks at you, Ceces. Chachalia, what is this? Backstabbing.
Backstabbing.
And he immediately he was already had his sword in his hand.
Oh God, I can't believe you had him call me that.
He doesn't know that you're called anything else. That's what his son introduced you as.
I think it was, wasn't
Oh,
it?
it was, yeah.
That's bad news because I've immediately rolled a natural 20.
Are you rolling to hit me?
Yeah.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Protection
I have
for even
protection
good.
for good and evil good. Thanks,
That
Mav.
is good.
I got you, boo.
The second one is
Thanks,
not as
babe.
good. It is a 16.
Does not hit because I'm so quick now.
She's fast as fuck, boy.
Oh, because haste raises your AC by 2.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Should you be
Wonderfully
speedy,
done.
though?
That's the first attack. Second, let's get 2 dice on the go so that I'm... Okay, that is also a miss. And both of them miss. And he is immediately, taken aback by everything. And he tries to lift up and away, to try and move, and of course fails against the grapple.
Yes, Joltish.
Guys, I'm starting to feel like he's not a fallen battle angel. He was fired.
Can Ceces, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and also Jacques.
Oh.
What?
Can you please make a wisdom saving throw?
No! He's a crap!
Is this a something that could what's the word?
Charm.
Is it
Charm.
No.
Is it possession? Is it frightened?
No.
Okay.
Fuck.
So it's just a wisdom save, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
12.
17. No.
Okay.
19.
19?
Yeah, 19. 15 plus 4.
Joltish and Jax, you are both deafened and you can't speak.
Oh.
Ooh. No.
Oh, wait, okay.
Jax loves to chat
Jax.
though.
Real cute, Lydia, given, you know.
This one goes out to my friend Nikki. So that is Joltish's go.
No, that was Oscar's go. That was Oscar's go.
That was Oscar's go. Sorry. I'm like literally there is so many things happening around me that it's like really stressing me out.
You got this, Lydia. Got it.
Al,
Yes.
it's your go.
Well, I realised that I actually don't need to use my bonus action to command Jax, but that doesn't mean shit anymore because he can't hear me. But he has a command. You know, he has a command. It's to protect Mav.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. You just can't change it.
Tom said a thing during the VAP session, which makes me think I'm not going to do that thing. So I'm going to do a different thing.
You can do the thing.
Yeah?
If it's shooting with an arrow, yeah, do it.
The big one?
Yeah, do the big one.
Okay.
Do the big boy.
Right, let's fucking go.
Because I forgot that I was playing this character for that one.
Oh my god, it's a natural 20 that rolled over onto a 17. Fuck. Lids, can I have a con save, please? So it's 27 minus 5, 22 hits, yeah?
22 hits.
Sharpshooter, baby.
That's a natural 20 from him.
No, it's not. It's a 7.
Oh, yes.
Right.
Which makes it an 11.
Which is a fail. Okay, right.
It's slightly irritating that I
Yeah,
could have
what?
done that last turn and kind of this turn as well. But it's fine, you know.
Fine,
That's fine. 6 plus 5 plus 10 is 21 plus... So 21 plus... Just settle down, dice. Oh, this is a much worse roll. Plus 26. So it's 47 points of damage from the first attack.
Lydia is
Owie.
concerned.
And then I'm going to make my second attack also at sharpshooter.
As Rooney says, Mav shouted, "Fuck you, Dad! Not like that."
Does a dirty 20 hit?
A dirty 20 will hit, yeah.
Thank God. And that is a 19. So all told, that is 66 points of damage, right? And then it's my bonus action. Because Jax ain't fucking...
I didn't hear.
Oh, Lydia's
one
cutting
second.
out.
That's right.
It's all good. We'll wait the 20 seconds. That's okay.
You
We
just
can
gotta
do
give
this.
it a hot 20.
You good,
A
Liz?
hot-
There you go, she's back.
I think
now.
I'm back. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I'm back.
So it's 21 points of damage, that second attack.
Got it.
Cool. No, it's more than 21. No, it's 21.
21. Yeah.
Fucking hell,
Yeah,
Nikki. Let me just check. Bonus action. I'll have to command it. I'm going to Hunters Mark them.
Ah.
Done, that's mine.
Okay. Okay, cool. Mav.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just going to move into this lot. That's my turn.
Done. Okay, so sorry, I'm just looking at the field. It's looking all right so far. I think, in all honesty, Mav has a strange sort of sense of kind of foreboding about this whole situation. Obviously, it is his dad, but that's a little bit fucking weird. So, I think I think Mav is just gonna sit and wait it out for a second, and sort of looks at his father, and in his mind sort of says, I am sorry about this. And casts firebolt at him. 30, 20.
That's such a British thing to do. Yeah, dirty 20 hits. Yeah.
So sorry.
I'm so sorry about this, honestly. So that's.
I'm almost embarrassed. Oh God.
That's
Whoops.
12 points of damage to Father.
He's gonna do. Mav's gonna do the mid-action sorry that Tom does, where he gets louder because he's physically moving. Sorry.
I'm very sorry about this. Yeah, and Mav is kind of like holding on to as much of like the like his spell slots as possible, just in case.
Spell
for
slots.
now. And I think he will. He's going to move 20 foot so that he's a little bit closer, but still hopefully hiding as much as he possibly can.
Jax is going to go with you then.
Nice. And that is my turn.
Okay. What happens next would be Ceces' go.
Might shock you.
But
What do you mean that?
the storm clouds that have drawn in, hearing you say that to him, he screams out to the clouds, oh, in frustration, and lightning comes down and is going to, can please Ceces, Joltish, Jax, and Mav, please roll a dex save.
Oh shit.
Roll a sex, Dave.
Do I get an extra 2 to dex saves as well, or something with haste?
Yeah,
So
your advantage.
I get advantage on dex saves.
That was a 17 for Mav.
21 for Ceces.
Ooh.
She's so speedy.
What did Jax get?
You said. Did you say Jax?
I think
No,
You said
Joltish.
Joltish.
Ceces, Jax, Joltish, and Mav.
Cool. Sorry, I didn't hear Jax. It's a dex save, right? It's not going to be fucking good. I rolled a 6 on the die, so maybe let's not stress about the modifier.
All right, that is
You've got +2. Go on, Jax.
Mav and Jax. You take 20 points of lightning damage.
20.
Ceces, you take 10. Joltish, you take 10. As the bolt hits Ceces, and then these 3 lightning bolts arc out from her to other people.
That makes sense.
Just gonna roll. Oh yeah, I keep my. I keep concentration.
And it's Ceces' go.
Beautiful. Thank you very much. Oscar's grappled, correct?
Yeah.
Come on, Ceces.
Fuck him up.
Oh, that's an 18 on the dice. I want a 19. Okay.
Just
First
armor
attack.
crit.
First attack is a 7. Second attack is a 24.
Yeah.
Third attack is a 26. No crits. God damn it.
Your lowest was a 23. Stop
So
complaining.
can I just for clarification,
Yeah.
you ordinarily have 1 attack.
No.
No, 2 attacks.
You have 2 attacks.
Yeah.
And so the haste gives you a 3rd.
Yes.
Yeah, because Thirsting Blade Invocation gives Hexblade an extra attack.
That's incredible. I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
So that is I'm so sorry everyone. 18 plus 9 is 27, 37, 39, 43 points of damage total as Ceces is just like two-handed like swinging at this
Amazing.
guy, trying not to stab Joltish's
Tentacle.
Beautiful. And that's your full go?
Yes, that is my full go.
Okay. It's Schultz's go. And they are going to, first of all, you see the tentacle tighten around him, and Oscar suddenly turns around as if it had been a minor inconvenience before that this tentacle was around him, and looks at Zoltish, and sort of in this strangled way says, "What are you doing?" And they not only take damage, but they have some of their strength drained from them.
Yay, yay, yay.
Yes, Joltish. I love this.
I am okay with this.
Yeah, so that is their strength score has been lowered by the special ability that Joltish has. You can almost see the kind of muscles that he's been building since he was like a weedy little prisoner, and then in the sort of 10 days and 2 weeks since he's been out, he's got bigger and more muscly and more ripped, and then suddenly you just see Joltish bringing him back down. Incredible. And I think at that point, with that, he Oscar turns to you, just 1 second, and he points to you, Mav, and says, "You ungrateful whelp. Everything that's special about you came from me." And he casts Bolt of Ash at you.
Is it a spell?
It is.
I go, I don't think that's true. As I cast counterspell.
Yes.
He points with his sword out towards you, and then there's just a moment where he goes,
Wait, hold
on. That's incredible, but it is now his go.
Oh.
And you can see he is doing an awful lot, and it's like watching somebody trying to do a really difficult like maths equation, and things keep going wrong for him. And he starts muttering and casts something nearby, and you see two dark wolf-like beasts with glowing eyes jump out from the tree line, and you see his face go, "What? How is that?" And they are going to go into the initiative order after him. 1 moment. Me too.
Is this his mount? But it's just a little dog now.
He's not half enough.
10, 20, 30. Speed is 50. That's nice. Okay, so this one's going to attack Ceces.
All right.
Wait, I have to finish his go first. One thing at a time, Lydia. Honestly. Honestly.
Come
No,
on,
he is done though. He's done, but once again, I would like Ceces and Mav to roll a wisdom save.
All right.
God.
Did you keep concentration on enlarge, by the way, Mav?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, he rolled for it.
Oh.
Oh,
no.
shit.
That's an 8.
That's an 11.
Both of you cannot speak and are deafened.
Okay.
Well, that's not good. That's not good at all.
That's not good.
I'm so sorry to do this again.
No,
We
it's
will.
fine.
We will
You
vamp.
do your thing.
We will vamp.
Oh, see, this is the shit that worries me.
Because it doesn't really affect me, but it's really going to affect you.
Yeah.
Because you can't
What is it?
cast
You think
spells.
it's-
Blindness, deafness, right?
Yeah, but that what again? Like a second spell?
Oh goodness, sorry. Okay, so now that that's his go, one of the hounds is going to attack Ceces.
Okay.
The hounds of blood are calling.
Oh, it's a natural one. Second.
If they're
no.
celestial, fey, demon, or whatever the fuck, they have to roll a disadvantage.
Well, you can't get much more disadvantage than a natural one.
You can. No, I'm joking.
Okay, cool. That's there goes.
Okay.
L.
Right, shit's happening and it's magical shit. Elle's gonna pull out one of these mum's arrows, one of the arrows his mother's made. He's gonna notch it into his bow, and he's gonna whisper, "Swift Maven, the hunt is on." And as he lets go of the arrow, and as it starts to fly, it explodes into like a winged fox. As I cast Summon Beast or Bestial Spirit, and I can summon a beast of the air. I'm summoning a flying fox.
Oh, cute.
Love it.
Incredible. What even are the stats for that?
I've got them in front of me, so fuck you.
Right.
They're not incredible. It's just, you know, like there's a mechanical advantage to having more people on the field.
For sure.
But that's my action.
Oh, chat, I'm really enjoying what you're doing right now.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to run. We do run. We do run. I've used this like woodland creature as my thing, and then it is going to. Are you ready for this one, Lydia? It is going to attack Oscar. So it's going to go up to Oscar, and it's going to attack.
Like them ankles. You
It's-
have advantage because he's grappled. I assume he's still grappled.
You fucking love to see it. That's a dirty 20,
Yes.
which we have since learned hits. It's not insane. It's a D8 plus 6, which is 6, so 12 points of damage. It is then going to fly past, and nothing gets opportunity attacks because it has flyby.
Beautiful.
The Swift
Love that.
Maven is
I'm
here.
so sad that it's become the Swift Maven, but it is just easy. Okay,
Well,
is that your full go?
that is my go. Jacques still has his current command because I can't. I do know it's the Swift Maiden, by the way. I'm just.
Did you say
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause Lydia
Jax
said maybe
can
not.
hear the Jax's deafen ended at the end of the round.
In which case, it's go time. It's go-go time. Let's fucking go. Oh, this feels really reckless. But that was a Jacques decision, not an L decision. Is how I'm gonna sleep at night by justifying that. And he's gonna make a
Well,
number.
I'm going to just say this now so that nobody hates me. By doing this, you're making Jax fair game.
Lydia, you dealt more than half his HP already. He's been fair game. Don't act like this is you've never attacked him,
I've
Lydia.
never
Don't
attacked
fucking
Jax.
fair game.
Here he is. He's in the battle. He is not immune to death.
No, I know this, Lydia. I died trying to keep him alive. He's actually going to go round and he's going to attack Anne Wolf. He's going to go this way so he can.
Does he have enough speed, like walking speed, running speed, to get round without an opportunity attack?
Pure rapid speed.
Yeah, pure rapid speed.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He can get there. Let's fucking go. So he makes 2 attacks. Yeah. No, he's not going to attack. He's going to... Oh no, they just get grappled.
Yeah.
Fucking... Oh, God. I love Shax.
Fucking hate crabs.
Natural 20.
Yes.
Shax. Lids. Oh no, they're just grappled and they take 13 damage. The one that's attacking CC. Oh,
Okay.
More than that. 19 damage. And they are grappled.
Okay.
That is my turn.
All right. With that, Oscar, looking at everything that seems to be around him, trying to get the lay of the land, what's happening. There's a lot of things at play here that are confusing him. And the person that has given him the most amount of damage, he looks to you, Al, and he says, "You have the stench of Av on you." And he casts Reduce to Ash.
What?
Can
Excuse you. Get in the bin.
Make a con save, please?
No, thank you. That sounds horrible.
Yeah.
No.
He casts Die on you.
Father, I'm going to put my foot down now. You cannot do that. Not in polite company.
Con save, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know what I add to this. 19.
19 saves. That means that you just take damage. And you take... You take 10 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
As you feel your skin and your body dry and flake, and you can feel it trying to pull apart and become ash, but you steel yourself to the ground, believing in the swift maven, and she's there for you, surprisingly.
It's so rude because I'm so well moisturised thanks to the sea and like...
It is Mavs go.
Right, so, I mean...
Wait, is that right? Is that
Yes,
right? Is that
yeah.
I
right?
think it is.
It is.
Yeah.
I go after
Mav starts to incant, or tries to, and kind of looks confused. Lydia, am I allowed to make some sort of roll to see if I know what this is, or whether it's a spell, or whether it's like a... Oh.
It looks like Lydia's just being like coquettish, but it's actually
I'll never tell. We'll give her another 20 seconds.
Give her the hot 20. She needs the hot 20.
Will I?
Fuck. Just gonna anxiously sniff my fingers. I'm guessing I'm in. I'm guessing I'm back.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay. What was the question? Do you want to roll something to see if you know what this is?
Yeah. Like, is it the silence spell? Is it
Roll
some
Arcana.
rolling Arcana? That's a 27, Lydia.
Jesus fucking Christ.
He's a
Okay.
wizard, Lydia. I'm sorry, but
It's the one thing he's good at.
This does not feel like he is casting a spell. What this feels like reminds you a little of when you were at school at the Divisia Census, and there were paladins that had auras that just woof, just like shed out from them, and people within a certain radius within that aura, things happen to them. This doesn't feel like a bump spell that he's cast. It feels like it's just radiating out of him.
Right. Okay. In that case, I think I think Mav is just gonna kind of start backing away, singing the sort of the singing the song.
The Divisia Census fight song.
Yeah, Divisia Census fight song.
On fields of gold and spells of neon, our students shall prevail.
Calculus fucking sucks. Yeah. Until he can hear his voice, if he can.
Okay. I will move you. Wait.
If you can go straight down for the sake of the stream, because Mav's on the edge. He's on the edge. My school had a fight song, and it said that a genuine line in it was that Britannia will protect the boys, because they felt
they fucking won't.
It was originally a nautical school, so it was all like the great Lady Britannia will protect our boys as we sail the colours navy, gold and light blue.
Honestly, the British Empire really makes me tired.
Get your imperialism out for the lads.
Okay, but I am afraid to say that your Arcana roll is your action, because that is always the way with me.
Absolutely
So
fine.
you've had your
Genuinely
action
fine.
and you've had your movement, but you do have a bonus if you wish to use it.
Oh, you know what, Lids? I wish not to do this. I'm gonna. That's my. Yeah, that's me.
It was also incredibly bold of Lydia to say that she has consistent DM rulings.
Right, let me just
Brutal.
note that down.
Brutal.
We can do Lydia. Kill me.
I have said no such thing. I would just like it noted.
Oh, one of my favourite things is that Lydia makes situational rules. Genuinely, vibes be happening.
That is one of my consistent ones, though. I'll have it be known. So that is the end of Mav's go, right?
Yep, that's the end of my go.
It's Chachalia's go.
That's my ego.
All right. 3 attacks incoming. As every time she
Sort
thinks of
of.
him saying her name like that, it makes her livid.
Okay. Potato.
Does a 19 hit? Please.
It does.
Yeah, that'll hit. That's 24. Come on, give me a crit. You're not crit. Neither are you, and another 19. So 3 hits. So that is 18 plus 9.
You went got a +9 to hit.
Yes. Is that right? Yeah,
No.
yeah. I think it is. Oh, one of them's 10. 18 plus 9 is 27, 31, 41, 45 points of damage. As Cecilia is just like, my name is Cecilia Arcavea. And I stab and slash.
Okay. It's Joltish's go.
You can do it.
Squeezes again with his tentacle.
Oh.
Damage is not great, but
Wouldn't it be wonderful if it did just pop his head off? Just
his head like a grape. But the other thing that he does is he leans in and their mouth opens and you see these long teeth that they've been kind of concealing up until now with like, but and bites into his flashy shoulder.
okay.
Guys, you've all bitten into a fleshy shoulder. Like, Tom, I think that's maybe the smallest drinking receptacle I've ever seen you use by like a sizable distance.
Cheers, yeah.
No.
Not a fan. That is the end of that. And top of the round.
Top of the morning to you. Is that me?
It's not.
It's Oscar.
Oscar turns to Joltish, and and looks at them and says, "You disgusting octopus, I see you have a new plaything," and hacks specifically at the tentacle that holds him.
I can't believe he would bite the tentacle that binds him.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
And they both hit.
The Adventures of Tentacles.
I just realised Ceces can't hear anything that's happening. She's just screaming.
It's like me internally.
Yeah.
That last turn, you went. My name is Imperial.
Just could not hear anything.
And the tentacle is severed. And as he lifts up into the sky, he then points down. Go on then, if you've got your fingers up.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
Of course you do.
Yes! Come on, this is...
Go on, go on.
Nope. That was a nat one, don't worry about it.
She threw her
and
dice
she's
down
got
with the
three, which is-
ferocity that it bounced out of the bowl.
Yeah, it's because I can't roll with this hand.
Joltish got an attack of
Nice
opportunity
roll.
as well, but they rolled a 3, which is appropriate because they just lost a tentacle. So up he goes, and as he does it, he uses his final attack to point at Ceces. I don't know why I would use anything other than my special dice. That is a 28 to hit.
Did you roll at disadvantage?
I fucking did not. That is cocked. That is a 26 to
Alright,
hit.
yeah, that's gonna hit.
What is it?
26.
26.
No, the attack. Is it a spell?
It is, yeah, pointing a finger at her.
Ah, no. Counter spell again.
Nice. Keep ticking those things off. And again, like looks down and is just like, oh! Looks over to you, who is casting counterspell, and your lack of ambition and imagination is disappointing. I would think my progeny would have a little bit more about them, and keeps flying up.
How far?
Next up are the hounds.
Hounds of Death are calling.
This one is going. Hound number 1 is.
Which one's hound number 1?
Is going to attack Jacques. It's the
The blower one, yeah.
He's grappled.
grappled.
But you can still attack.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Just saying.
In fact, they're going to. Can Jax roll a dexterity saving throw, please?
Fucking hell, Lydia.
Yeah.
17.
Hell, yeah. What is it?
17.
That is a good save. So
Leave my crab alone.
Jax takes 11 fire damage as
Fucking hell, Lydia.
Oh no!
and fire breathes out, and Jax tries to like duck out of the way of this cone of fire, but does take some fire damage.
Fire-breathing dogs.
Yeah.
God, whoever could have thought of such a thing?
More likely than you think.
A fire in my dogs?
That's illegal, Lydia.
Illegal.
Illegal.
Okay, this one's going to attack.
This fucking rapid boy.
Yeah, I was just as shocked. I hadn't looked at the speed, and then I saw 50 feet.
It's got 50 feet, Lydia.
Yeah.
It's half a
I think
millipede.
it's got 4. You look so dumb right now. That's Alicia's joke.
Can please, Elle, can you please also roll a dexterity saving throw as this one breathes
Lydia,
out fire.
I need you to know that the mental space that I'm in right now, my sock has just slipped half off my foot.
So for that reason, can we take it down a notch?
Can we take a 16-minute break while I address this? It's a 26.
26
26.
reduces some of the damage. Indeed.
This isn't a plant that's been magically created to manipulate or impede my movement, is it?
I wish that it was, but it's just not.
Now, is this fish that I'm catching? Because if so, I get advantage.
22 again. So you also get 11.
Wow.
That's already halved, so it was 20 down to 11. And both of them get that weapon back. Nice. Okay. So that's that. It is now your go, Al.
Cool. Let me just confirm a thing before I do my next move. I know what Jax is doing. Would it be an action to throw this wolf?
Yeet.
He's large right now. He is enlarged, embiggened.
I have often
It would for
wondered.
sure be an action. But what is Jack's strength score when he's enlarged?
So what does enlarge do, Tom? Could you enlarge with me?
Would you like me to enlarge you, bud? Just wrap it round and I'll start pumping.
That's a callback to a joke that you guys didn't hear.
Absolutely. So the target size doubles in all dimensions. Weight is multiplied by 8. This
Fucking
growth
hot.
increases its size by 1 category. Until the spell ends, the target also has advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. The target's weapons also grow to match its new size, dealing an extra 1d4 of damage.
I've not been doing that. Okay, so he just has advantage. His strength score is 13, but he's chonky.
Yeah, so I think in order to, I'm going to use the equivalent of dragging someone against their will kind of rules, which is the Hellhound and Jax will have to have like an athletics off, because I know that he's grappled, but it's just a really different thing to then actually.
Okay, I'm going to throw him. Jax is going to use his action, and then afterwards he's going to use my bonus action potentially. That sounds complicated, but that is a thing. That's how this works. So
Knowing how far he'd throw them, I couldn't even begin to tell you.
The wolf shall be yoked.
So I rolled a 18 total.
17 total.
18
Okay,
total.
the hound. I got a 19 on the die.
This doesn't count as an attack, does it?
No.
Oh, fuck.
So that's 22 from the hound. So even though Jacques has the hound and is trying to yeet, but the hound is got some bulldog vibes going.
In which case,
So that's his action.
That's his action. He's then going to use L's bonus action to disengage.
Okay.
And then go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
What's surprising is Ceces uses her opportunity attack to hurt Jacques.
He's got he has an hit point.
No. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Ceces just coked up to her eyeballs, just gunning for anyone.
Aren't all warlocks? All warlocks. I mean, here we go. But warlocks are
yeah.
definite cokers.
How far up did Sir Dickhead fly?
60 feet.
Love that for me. So I'm going to fire an arrow at him. Because I trust that my friends will handle the wolf on the floor, because I've got sharpshooter. So, oh, you love to see that. So it's a natural 20. We are favoured foe, and we are hunters marked. So it's a D8 plus 2D6 plus 10 plus my 5 modifier plus 20. So it's 35 plus 5, so that's 40 plus 4 is 44. 50 points of damage.
Wait, what was that people are always going on about rangers being lame?
Yeah,
Wow.
bitch. And you get a crab. And then I'm going to make my second
Wait,
attack.
wait. Give me the total one more time.
50.
Oh, 50. Okay.
Yeah. Then I'm going to make my second attack against him, but I don't get Hunter's Mark in favoured foe dice.
Wait, how can you do 50 points of damage?
Sharpshooter,
Yeah.
favoured foe,
Yeah.
Hunter's Mark, plus, so it's a 2d6,
Yeah.
plus a d8,
Yeah.
plus 10, plus 5, plus I crit.
You crit. That was the thing I was missing, because I was like, Jesus.
I love Michelle just keeping Nikki grounded though.
Michelle's just going,
Give me your working, please.
Nikki, that's not fair.
And I was like, okay, so I do 1d10 plus 6
Yeah,
per attack.
and-
Like,
Well, I think part of it is as well, Michelle's seen me play a Hexblade, and you know your expected damage output, especially when you're something like Haste, it should be around the 40-50 mark.
yeah, which I guess it is.
Yeah. But then you're like, wait, how are you doing more? Yeah. Lydia, I rolled a 23 to hit on the second attack.
Yeah.
That is much worse. That is 17 damage on the second attack.
Okay.
And that's against him as well. And then, Lydia...
It's just an absolute pincushion.
he's an absolute prick. And then my winged fox is going to run and do it and strike. A single strike.
Does it have the speed?
Because we've got a 60-foot fly speed.
Oh, amazing.
Amazing.
Well, 60. Yeah, of course, because
D&D's
diagonal
a bit
fucking
shit
rolls.
like that.
Yeah.
I feel you.
That
That's cocked.
Pythagoras.
Yeah. No, I don't have no pies or like pastry. So it's a 15 plus my spell level. Oh, fucking hell. Right, it's 20 something to hit. Christ, these summon spells, they're great, but the amount of math you have to do.
Yeah.
So it's 1d8 plus 6. So it's 10 points of damage from the winged fox.
Woo!
How many?
10.
Okay.
That was a lot of dice. That was a lot of numbers.
On that. Is that your go done?
That is my go, that's Winged Fox's go, and that is Kreb's go. Kreb.
That's Mavs go?
Unless...
Or legendary action, maybe?
Yeah, no legendary actions. It's my go. Absolutely
Again, he pulls down a
Did you hear that whimper?
a bolt, and
Pulling down something.
She's back.
No, you didn't give it the full 20. You got to give it the full 20.
it's like, oh, fucking cunts.
And she's gone again. It's incredible.
Okay, there you go.
Oh,
There she
God.
is. There she is. There she is.
I'm here. Pulls down a bolt of lightning onto Cecilia
Yeah. Bring
that
it.
then arcs out to Joltish, L, the
What?
winged fox.
The Winged Fox is 60 foot in the air.
1, 2,
No, you're going to want it because there's 3 bolts you don't want. The other one will go to Jax.
Why not Mav? Yeah, I thought there would be a range on the arc, is all. I thought me and Mav would be out. I thought me and Mav were out of the
I
range.
think it's 60 feet though. Might be. No, it's 30. Maybe. I don't know.
So, can I have a dexterity saving throw, please, from... let's take a look at Joltish. Fails. Winged Fox, L, and Ceces.
10 for CC.
That's a fail.
It's a natural 20 for the fox plus 0. I really thought the winged beast would have, a modifier. And then L's is an 18 on the dice plus 7, I think, off the top of my head, but I need to scroll around. Yeah, plus 7.
So L and the fox take half. Ceces and Joltish take the full go of it, which is just 20 is full.
Okay. Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
The
So
fox
that's
is
10
still
for the
up,
fox
yeah.
and 10 for.
Okay.
10 for the fox and 10 for L.
Ceces, is your haste a concentration?
I don't believe it is. But I don't know. I've always thought if
Can you
it's
just
on
double?
Well, you have to tell me.
It's an item.
It's an item.
It's an item that casts the spell haste on you.
Then it'll be in concentration. Okay. But I have
Well,
advantage.
is it a item that lets you cast a spell haste, or an item that gives you cast a spell haste on you? Like,
Once per day, you can use the circlet to cast haste on
so
yourself.
you're using it to cast, so it is concentration.
Okay, so
Because like the ring of invisibility is not concentration.
Yeah,
because
that's-
it gives you the ability. Yeah. Guys, just mechanic stuff.
Death save it on that.
It's amazing how much a little bit of grammar can really change what an item can do.
21
21.
in my con save.
Great.
There
I have to put
she blows. There she blows again.
Okay. So that's the legendary action done. It's Mav's go, I believe.
Sick. I think Mav
You're back.
he's. Did you say he's 60 feet in the air?
Yeah.
Amazing. So, Mav looks up and hearing him talk about how disappointing his progeny is to him, Mav laughs, and as he starts to laugh, his eyes start to glow and smoke starts to sort of like billow from his mouth, and he says, "Oh, darling father, you might be disappointed of your progeny, but as you have so told me, I have the blood of Tersh himself in my veins. Let me show you what passion can really do." And as he says this, his starts to glow brighter and brighter, and from his hands he billows forth jets of flame as he shoots fireball at 4th level at his father. So can you make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Make a sex, Dave.
Oh, because he's up in the air and the others aren't.
Yeah.
Isn't the winged dude up in the air as well? So it'll catch him.
Oh yeah, it's fine. It's absolutely
Bad.
No. Tom,
It's a dex save, right?
Dex save, please.
I assume half the damage is going to be more than 10.
Yep.
Yeah, we're good.
Natty 20.
It's not though. It's a fucking 8. Jerk.
It's all right. It's an 8 plus 3.
Cool. So I'm gonna roll my damage on this fireball. Okay, I rolled nothing under a 3. I'm gonna use my cuff of potency to re-roll 3 of the 3s to see what I get.
Wow, I'd forgotten that was you got that in the first session, didn't you?
Right. So that's an extra 2 damage on top of what I had already rolled. So that is 37 points of fire damage against Papa.
Wowzers, that's really
I
good.
hit my father with a fireball. The fox is gone, but I think we're okay with that.
Sorry.
No.
On offense, it was worth it.
Yeah, it was 100% worth it. I would have done the same.
Yeah.
I think with that, is that your full go, Mav?
It's got to be my full go. I have nothing for bonuses.
with the flames like licking up him, he looks back at you, one blue eye, one red eye, and just says, "Your mother begged me to stay with her, but the sight of you in her arms disgusted me," and casts Bolt of Ash on you.
I think as he gets to your mother, and I go, "Shut the fuck up!" Casting counter spell again.
Have you got it? I don't think that haven't you used it this round. You don't have a reaction anymore.
I have a reaction. This was my turn.
Lydia's homebrewed a spell, and we're never going to find out what it does.
I'll get you and your little dog too. Okay, so that's that legendary action gone. Cece.
Sweet, I'm gonna stab a dog.
I'm gonna stab a dog.
No, not being able to reach Oscar because he's flown up and she can't do that right now. She's gonna swing round because I think she is still in like a frenzy of being on haste. But it's still 3 attacks against this dog. I got a crit!
Yeah, you
About
did.
time!
Natural
Proud of you.
20 on killing a dog.
All that gives me is an extra 10 points though. Am I right? Because that's what the only dice I roll. Yes, it is. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So that is a...
Not nothing.
It's not. 27, 37... Oh, and 3 sevens. So what are they? 37 plus 21 is 38, 48, 58 points of damage against this dog.
Oh,
Oh no, don't do the noises. And then I'm gonna...
That really hurt.
I'm just gonna give Joltish a look of like, you're okay, and then assuming they're okay. They're not dead, are they, or anything?
not currently, no.
Alright, I'm gonna run over to the other dog.
Okay.
Just completely unrelated to what's going on right now. Has anyone seen Centaur World? Because You're Okay almost made me cry. That song is... Just check it out. After this stream, check it out. That's all I'm going to say.
And that is all I can do right now, I believe. Yes.
Okay, so you're flanking with that dog. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice job.
Thank you.
You're okay. You're alright.
Joltish like looks at you running, and then pulls a trident.
Triton.
I'll try it out.
That's their weapon attack. They've just got people back there.
It's just a boy. I cast boy.
And is going to try and throw it. It has like a rope attached to the end of it.
Oh, nice.
Just a small boy with a rope tied around his ankle. Yeet. Whoom, whoom.
It misses, and they spend the rest of their go like pulling the.
No! Just fingers in the dirt.
Okay, that's in fact. Well, fuck it. They'll move there.
Oh, fuck it.
I want my mummy!
Top of the round.
Oh, I'm just a wet little boy.
Oscar pulls further up, and I think probably Elle, who is most fixed on him and has the best perception, you see him up, and takes a breath. He's practically up in the storm clouds now that have been pulled in, and he looks like he's healing up there.
No.
How high up is he?
Like 100.
120?
120 feet up, yeah.
In the storm clouds he made, not up in the clouds.
No.
So I was like, how much fucking movement's this guy got?
And
I hate that. I really don't like that. I'm not a fan of it.
I would say it's unideal.
Less than, yeah.
and then he looks down to Joltish.
Leave Joltish alone.
Evil.
And you see Joltish's skin start to like peel back off his body, off their
No.
body.
What's it with you impaling this octopus, Lydia?
Yeah, leave this
I'm trying to
octopus alone.
describe people turning to ash, and it's real, like
Real peely.
it's got a real eczema feel to it.
Oh.
Chichelia, I don't feel so good.
No.
And no one is within the aura, so everyone can chill on that. Now, who is? Oh yeah, it's the hound. It's the hound.
Hands on love calling.
Who got their breath weapon back last round as well. So is going to. You know what? It's gonna move here so that you both get in the breath weapon.
Oh.
We'll get attacks of opportunity.
Wait, I accidentally put him in the bin.
No, can't come back
Sorry,
from that,
it's
Lids.
gone. It's
Oh,
gone.
he's in the bin.
Do we get attacks of opportunity?
You do.
Ceces does. Okay.
I don't know.
Because he moved around to
Still
you.
in your space.
Does a 15 hit?
Does.
Thank goodness.
Fucking big damage. Big damage, no whammy.
Oh, buddy, wait till you get back in that bin, all right? Get in the bin.
14 points of damage.
Cool. Good to know. And can you both now roll saving throws as it brings fire?
Oh my god.
I tried to pick up one dice 4 times.
Dex save.
Yeah.
Roll. Oh, that's good. An 18.
26. Get fucked.
Yeah, you both succeed, which means you both just take 10 points of fire damage.
Just.
Okay.
Like I haven't taken it 3 fucking times.
I'm doing my con save, Lids. I just got to beat a 10, right? 10. I rolled.
That'll do it.
I rolled 1 and an 8. That was close. Oh.
Cool. That's them, I think. Have they got anything sexy that I haven't read on their sheet?
They've had their go.
They've just got nothing sexy. No more sexy,
Idiot,
Daddy.
you can't make dogs sexy.
Don't make dogs hot. Lids.
I can try.
No.
All right. That's that.
Dog
L.
I've just got a message saying we're near a hype train. I haven't seen one of those in fucking ages.
Fun. Why have I got such hot elbows?
Bow, 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 bow.
It's a new jumper. I got a new jumper, and it's simply too effective.
Lydia?
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot your boy. Sharpshooter, let's fucking go.
You shoot Oscar?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
You're the only one who can reach him, to be fair.
I mean,
You and Mav, yeah.
Matt has, I think, a cantrip that can reach him at this point, but 26 to hit.
20.
No, 21 to hit.
Yeah. I mean, of course it does. I don't know why I'm even bothering to look.
And the second
You'll know.
attack was much more than that. Right. So that is 30 plus. Oh god, I rolled like arse. 6, 12, 19, So it's 49 points of damage. What me?
Incredible. You've absolutely like rained down hell on him.
And Jacques is going to just move out of the way a little bit because he's a poorly boy. And he's going to take the dodge action. Which he can do now on this level. He's dodging. He do dodge. He's a naughty boy. You're melee. I'm just not touching the wolves.
Yeah, I've got him.
I refuse to touch the wolves.
Ceces is just in an absolute frenzy, running around like.
I simply won't touch the wolf. That's my turn, Lydia, and Jax's turn. Is
Okay.
Map go?
It is. You're right. Mav can go.
You're right. Fair enough. We can give Mav a go. I think whilst how far away did you say Daddy was?
Dada is about 120 feet up.
Sick. So I will go. Yes, more passion, and cast a firebolt up at Papa for 24 to hit.
Yeah.
That will be another 12 points of fire damage to Papa.
Father in the sky with
Take that opportunity to look at you. No, he's not. Or is he?
What is he doing, Lydia?
We don't know it. If he's even doing it.
It feels like this is going to kill Mab, and Lydia's trying to decide, like, narratively, do I want to do it now or later?
I'm genuinely trying to think from his perspective, like, how much of a dick is he?
Well, he's got his wang out often, so.
Yeah, he isn't. He's such
I
a
believe
dick.
that isn't something that I have actually ever said. But I'm happy for the canon to be spoken.
You know what they say, you are what you eat.
If it helps, I will redact what I just said whilst I was firebolting, and instead say, shout into the ether. Truly, it's not me who's the disappointment, Father. It is you, and cast that firebolt.
Tom, break the cycle of abuse. He's doing this because of what his father did to him.
Yeah.
Hurt people, man.
Yeah.
Can you please roll a Constitution saving throw, Mav?
Yeah, easy.
You got this.
I'm gonna wipe the floor with that. Oh, I actually am. That was a 21. Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh indeed.
What was that dog noise? Row.
Wow.
You loved that, didn't you, Tom?
Yeah, really enjoyed it.
It was arguably your best week of last year.
Can you please, you take 11 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And he just, he's listened to you talk and he just...
Oh, the irony. The irony.
That's right.
Yes, listen to me talk some more, Father. Until Lydia is officially back from being frozen. Because it's not quite happened yet. Okay. I think that's good. Sorry.
Is that? I don't know what you said, but I bet it was great.
It was great. It was so good.
Sorry, what were you saying before you cut out?
Something.
He's listened to me. He's listened
Pathetic.
to me talk. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Something pathetic. Cool.
Ceces.
Oh, it's me. Alright, I'm gonna run round and flank with Earl and stab a dog.
I'll move you.
A fire-breathing dog. I don't just hate dogs. Okay, first attack is a... Oh god.
It's not what I heard, Michelle.
23 to hit. Does that hit?
It does. It does.
Oh no. Oh, does a 13 hit?
No.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna roll damage on those first two.
An amount of dog damage.
On that first hit, rather. Nope.
Fucking hell.
I can't roll. I've got my hand in a...
Use your other hand.
13 points of damage. Is the dog still up?
Yeah.
Dog!
You can't say catchphrases from characters you haven't played yet.
I can!
It's not allowed.
I can and I shall!
That's 18 on the die and another 5 and 6. 11 points of damage. God, math.
11 points of dog damage.
11 points of damage. I feel like I should be doing more. It's because I'm...
It's because you've hexed someone else.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
You're not doing your extra hex damage.
And a bonus action. I'm going to use a bonus
Okay.
action to drink my potion of healing.
Oh yeah, I gave you healing, didn't I?
You did. I'll just drink...
Nikki's just currently calculating how I can get a health potion to Jax.
I've been trying to heal Jacques, but he's just... I can't risk him being near me at the moment.
Right.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna...
That's Chichelia's go.
Yeah.
Joltish is going to make another attempt with his trident with a rope.
Please! Stop!
The trident hits, pierces Oscar. Oh, hang on a minute, it's quite far.
Yeah, I was going to say, how much rope is this lad fucking lugging around?
Oh my god, quick!
I know he's got loads of rope. He's got loads of rope. But I
Canonically.
did do it at disadvantage because the range is so far. And that still was pretty good.
Okay.
So
Drag him down.
A little bit of damage.
Squeeze. Drag him.
and next go they keep hold of the rope, and next round they can start pulling them back down out of the sky.
Oh, beautiful. I love that.
But with that,
With that.
Mav
Aye.
does I don't know why I'm saying this, 27 hit.
Interestingly, no. Because fuck you. Yes, it does.
Where are my d10s at?
You don't need them.
Oh.
It's actually a D4, Lydia. You misread.
I put them in the toilet.
The toilet. That's where the D10s go.
Don't like that. Mav, you take 13. No, that's not right. Yeah, 13 necrotic damage. And you can't regain hit points until the start of their next turn, which is right now. So that was
Cool, cool, cool. I'll
that
take
was
that.
a little wasted, but never mind, it was a legendary action. So now, top of the round. Top of the round.
13 points. Sorry, I will just roll my concentration check.
Thank you.
Big
Oh,
crap.
mate, that's a 21.
Love it. 21.
Easy.
Right. He pulls against the trident, trying to get himself out of it. Ooh, and rolls really well. So, sadly, that was feels like a really weird, like, one-woman show, and I'm like, then the NPC attacks the big bad, but then the big bad returns with something really cool.
I love it.
Yeah,
But-
We're here for it, mate.
it makes it less like that when you make meta commentary on you doing a one-woman show by yourself.
So Joltish threw that trident up, pierced him with it, was going to pull it back, except Oscar yanks it out and just drops it. But that is an action. But can now move. Oh. Right over top of boy.
Boy.
When you,
So not all the way down, but down to down in height by about 60 feet. So about 60 feet up, but across as well.
cool.
So that's that. Dog's not gone. Dog. Oh fuck.
Love this one-woman
see-
show.
If Dog gets its breath weapon back.
Dog.
Dog. Okay, so Dog can only do breath weapon on one of yous.
Or it can move away from me if it wants.
Odds is L, evens is CC. It's a 3. I can't remember what I said. That makes
Odds
it. That
is
makes
L.
L.
Yeah.
L, can you please dexterity saving throw?
26.
That is a save, so you take half of 66. Ten. 22. I'm right. Always rolling a 22. So you take 11 points of fire damage.
For the fourth time this evening, I have been
Potion.
flamed by a dog. I'm shooting. Guys, I once went to a gig by a band called Dog Is Dead, and it took place in a car. They did one song.
That's not a gig.
They
I feel
did
like
one
people
song.
kidnapped.
They did one song for 2 people at a time. They were in the back seat. You guys had to sit in the front seat. It was
God, I am all the way out. I
Yeah.
don't want to be
Nikki-
involved in that.
Nikki, can we get back to D&D as opposed to talking about your dogging? Please. I just
Okay.
Come on, man.
Okay.
So dogged,
Dogged.
and he's not going to move. So it's El's go.
it wasn't a good band either. So if any of you are members of the band Dog Is Dead from Shoreditch,
I'm sure
sorry,
they are
but-
in chat right
Of
now.
course they were from fucking Shoreditch.
Of course,
I bet they had to fucking rent a car as well.
No,
Um,
it was a joint album launch and marketing for the Nissan Leaf.
That might be the most depressing thing I've ever heard.
Anyway,
Oh fuck!
What are you doing?
I'm shooting the cunt, Lydia. Fucking.
Welcome to all our new
Oh, yeah.
viewers.
No, so what's normally happening? I'm being this antagonistic while also cooking and walking around the table because I like to stand up in combat.
Yeah, you're not able to do that right now.
No, that's okay though. So it's
Some
20.
people like to do these beautiful like descriptions of how they attack. Nikki just rolls and I go, "What are you doing?" You go, "I'm shooting a cunt."
Look, I was raised on the streets. There's a 19 hit.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna roll my second attack now while we're here. 19 again. We love that. We wish it was higher. So that is
Proud of you, bud.
30 plus this. Oh god, I rolled halves. 6 is 38. 44 points of damage.
That's good damage.
It will not surprise you to hear that he's beginning to feel this a little bit.
Beginning? I've done 300 points of damage. I have done
Healed
3.
some as well though, but yeah, he's starting to feel it a little bit.
Ooh.
Fucking bitch. One second. And then I'm going to bonus action. Boner action.
My hand is a dolphin.
I do actually like Lydia in spite of how I act on screen. Bonus
I
action.
don't, in spite of how I act.
Bonus action, bonus action, bonus action, bonus action. Drink a potion.
Drink
Drinking
a
a potion.
potion. Drink a potion.
Drinking a potion. That's my turn. I'll roll the potion. Crab Rungu is going to run away.
Run away. Run away. Run away. Run away.
Crab on the cabbages. Call that crabgrass.
Mav, can you please roll a Constitution saving throw?
Oh, Lydia, fuck yes, I can. That's a 14.
You fail. He looks at you as if you could stop me. I'll always find a way. Nothing can stop me. And you take you take 18 points of necrotic damage.
I look up at him and say, darling, you're on an island where no one is remembered. Your godhood will be a joke as I pass out.
Mav! Oh my
Pass
God.
out, he goes, wait, what?
Crab small.
Crab do be small.
Small crab.
That's okay.
And I don't.
I've got some news for you, Tom. Because you failed your saving throw,
Is he
Yeah.
dead, Lydia?
Yeah?
your maximum hit point, your max hit points is also taken to 0.
Wait, taken to 0. Doesn't reduce by the amount of damage you took. It goes to
That's
0.
true. That's true. That's true. I recant everything.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Lydia. Jesus
Max,
Christ.
I got really excited for a second.
Excited?
Lydia!
Your max hit points is reduced by that amount, which I've immediately
18.
forgotten. 18.
Cool.
Illegal.
Cool.
Illegal.
Okay, so that's the legendary action out of the way. And can I get a death save, please?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Immediately?
Yes, just go. Right? I've not got that wrong, right? I've not got
Yeah,
that
you
wrong,
are
right?
right, you're right.
Right.
Let's go. That's fine. It's okay.
That's a fail.
One fail. Trichalia.
Please kill this fucking wolf.
Okay. Okay. I swing a sword at this dog. First attack's a natural 20.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Okay.
Kill the dog.
Okay.
Tom's pretending to do maths. Or
20.
he's doing actual maths.
2 points of damage on the first
It's
hit.
gone. It's
Yeah,
gone.
dog dead.
Full.
Dog
Okay.
dead.
Then,
Oh, is Jack small again?
yeah.
I missed that.
Well, it's when you knocked the wizard unconscious, Lydia. Do you remember that? And you were
Oh,
like,
yeah, sure.
we'll hit pots on zero forever. Do you remember that? You did that?
Yeah.
There's a cackle and a crack of thunder.
And then,
Yeah.
oh
Witch.
god, what do I do? Your concentration, you'll drop my haste, but maybe that's worth it. Alright, I'm gonna drop haste, because I'm gonna cast Phantasmal Killer.
Can you just do me a quick solid, because I've got a feeling something happens at the end of haste.
Only if you don't drop it after the minute.
Oh, cool. Okay, good.
If you go for the full minute, you lose a round.
Then you're
but
tied.
if you drop
Okay,
it
cool.
before,
Perfect. Very
it's
good
like if
thinking.
you leave a bit in the bottom of a can of Red Bull, you didn't actually drink a whole can of Red Bull, so you're fine.
Yeah.
Thing. That's not a thing. Come on now.
I'm sorry, I do it all the time. That's why I don't smoke the whole cigarette. It's okay. It's healthy for me if I don't smoke the
All
last
the
bit.
bad stuff's in the last little.
Can I have a wisdom save from Oscar as an image plays out in his head of just him, like, being surrounded by people who just don't even notice he's there. Just don't give a shit.
Incredible.
Lost in a crowd.
Yeah.
All around me are familiar faces. Wanna find
17.
But okay,
Did you just say butts?
I did say butts.
Love it. I love
Okay,
it.
so you made it. Wait, do I get to? Oh shit! It's like
It's a shit or bust.
it's a shit bust. All right, well, that was bust. I'm not hasted anymore. That's frustrating. That's dangerous. I'm just gonna.
Ooh, so dangerous.
That's my action. Bonus action. I don't.
I like dangerous in there.
What?
What?
Oh.
Just keep going.
I'm gonna run. I've run towards him. 30 feet. It's right. I can move myself.
Cool.
Because Ceces will just think Mav's gone unconscious. Well, yeah, Mav has just gone.
Yeah, she has just gone.
That's my turn.
Nice touch.
Shit.
Shit indeed.
That's my turn.
That's your go. All right.
Getting tense.
Yeah.
The trident misses, and he looks down at who threw it, and Joltish turns to you, and they say, "I need him down, and then I can keep him down, Cecilia."
What do you want me to do about it?
Down.
Stop the angel from flying, normal human being.
You get all your powers from me, but do this.
Oh, you gotta love it. Okay, so that's them. Movement, action. Top of the round.
I'm on top of the round. Hey.
Flies over the top.
Over the hills, far away. Where the Teletubbies comes from.
No.
Comes down.
Is he on the floor?
A number of blade attacks.
Come at me.
First one, disadvantage. I remember right. Is that still up?
Yeah, because it lasts a minute, right?
Low
Yeah, it's not a
scores.
concentration thing.
Yeah.
24 is the first.
Yep.
Misses on the second.
Okay.
Misses on the third. So one attack hits. So that is 2 slashing and
You know when it's tense because Tom's camera starts shaking because he's doing his leg thing.
11 necrotic damage.
So 13 total.
13 total.
Okay, cool.
Tom, I'm just sad I'm not feeling that leg thing in the chair next to me because that's
I'm-
normally where it was.
Right, so that's the attacks. And he's gonna back up again.
Again.
Attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Attic.
Okay, I'm gonna roll on here and see if that's anything better. Yes! That is a natural 20.
Let's fucking go!
Oh, it might be though.
So that is 19 plus 10, 29 points of damage. And I think I
Gorgeous.
can...
Have you added the 2 from Hexblade Curse?
Yes, it's 6 plus 3 from Hexblade's Curse.
Lydia's She steeped her fingers and then
It's fine.
froze.
It's fine. She's getting
20
frustrated.
seconds, guys.
It's fine.
Guys,
You just got to give it a hot 20.
hot 20 seconds.
Hot 20 and then
Tight
it comes
20.
back. Hot 20. Hot 30 seconds.
Is this the most pregnant paused? How do you want to do this? Please tell me it is.
It's an Octomom pause.
How many fucking 20s am I taking tonight?
You fucker.
Good
You
lord.
said how? How dare you? You said how. You need to finish it.
What was? I didn't hear what the damage was. I couldn't possibly tell you.
29 points of damage.
So rough. Looking so rough.
Okay.
And you see a pretty desperate look in his eye, and
Daddy was grumpy.
Guys, Shrek the Musical, check it out. Like, we like to support independent theatre here. Check out Shrek the Musical. It's on Netflix.
he's gonna pull down some chain lightning, and
Not allowed.
Ceces,
Well, he's
Joltish.
How many fucking actions this
How
cunt
many
got?
actions he got? He did 3
This
attacks against me.
It was just his turn, wasn't it?
This is his legendary.
He can't
No.
legendary on his turn, can he?
No.
He has to be after someone else's turn.
Yeah.
Oh, this is his go. That was a opportunity. That was the
That
end
was
of his
reaction.
opportunity attack,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry. I'm getting all the things getting very confused in my head. Okay, I pull that back. But he has done his 3 attacks and he's up in the air.
Okay.
You did your thing. Oh, but I will say this. Because he did his round down there, can Ceces, L, and Jax please roll a wisdom saving throw?
Oh, fucking hell. Well, Jack's got a natural 20.
Yeah, he did.
I got an 18.
So that saves.
Oh, wait. Oh, God.
Ceces, what did you get?
22.
Cool. I didn't hear that. Cool. You all save, so none of you are silenced. Or you survive the aura. L.
Just kill him. Just get him
Are
gone.
you sure? Because I can get
Get
you
him.
up.
Get him gone. We just
Well,
need him gone.
But you
Well,
could
look.
do...
Look, we're all so low health right now. Apart from Ceces. Ceces fine.
I think I'm higher than CC, just.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know.
I
Maybe
healed.
get... Because it'll be your action to get...
Yeah, it'll be my action to get him up and my movement. I can't bonus action do anything, whereas I can
Think
do two.
about what would L do?
That's what I'm trying to think about, Lydia. Because he's okay touching people's lives and not thinking about it, but he has to think about more about letting people touch his life. And actually, last time he did this, he literally died.
Let me touch you. Just let me touch you.
I think he's gonna fight.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna say he's actually gonna go. Now, y'all one of those military types, right? You called yourself a battle angel. Now I see. You don't stand there and fight amongst the people. You hide in your ivory towers or up above in the sky, raining heck, hurting your own folk and doing nothing. Well, guess what? Fuck you.
That's all well and good, but Nikki, can you stop masturbating?
So the first attack is a dirty 20. The second
Listen,
attack.
all players, you don't talk about how much rolling dice looks like wanking. It's a thing no one talks about. Was that a natural 20? Of course it fucking was. It's Nikki. Right. Hit me with it.
I'm fucking hitting you with my best shot. So we are at 30 plus 20. So that's 50 plus.
50.
I'm using the arrows my mother makes. just for fucking drama. 7 plus 8 is
15.
15 plus 5 is 20. 70 points of damage as I fire the 2 arrows my mother's made into this cunt.
I mean, it is, of course, the killing blow. You have said such an incredible speech as you drew the arrow. Where do you think it hits and how does it hit?
I wait until he turns around after I say, and I want to get one in the roof of his mouth and one in his throat. Just like sever the connection of the spine and the head, like a good clean hunter's shot, and the other one is just in the throat, so he can't do anything to stop me doing that.
As he falls, you can see his mouth working as if he's trying to monologue again, but he can't because there is blood and an arrow preventing him from doing it. Incredible. And he
would like to say, when we did a dice painting stream, and I painted dice with this character in mind ages ago, with colours suggested by chat, and that was my natural 20 dice.
It served you very, very well, and you may never use that.
I can't see me using this set for a character for the foreseeable, so they'll have a joyous retirement.
Well, the body of Oscar falls to the ground with a thud. And all is quiet for a moment.
I run over to Mav.
Well, as actually on my turn, Jax is going to run over to Mav and feed Mav his own healing potion.
I don't have one.
You don't have one?
No.
We all have
So
one.
he just gets fondled by the crab.
Why we all have one?
Yeah.
We took one. Because we got some from Elsker. We all got one.
Yeah.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
In that case, forget I said anything.
I don't think that you did get. You got 2.
No, we've had 4. I'm certain.
Let me check the record.
Well, if whatever the case, when it's Ceces go, I will go over and stabilize him because I've got a healer's kit.
I can also do cure wounds. I kept a
To
second
be
at the start.
fair, though, that was Elle's go. Mav, can I have a death saving throw?
Do we not have the potion?
No, it's fine.
Because Jax moves on my go.
All right.
Success.
Let's do this right, because actually, on the off chance that Tom, for some reason, rolls a 1, we got to know.
Yeah, because Jax moves on my go.
There was, in that box, there was 1 greater healing potion and 1 regular healing potion.
All right. Hold my hands up.
That was a success, to be fair.
Very good. Cece,
Yeah.
it is you that brings him round.
Yes.
With your healing potion? You just took 1.
No, no, you said we just have 2. No, I've got my herbalism kit, which I think...
Let's make an untrained medicine check to try and stabilise someone. Let's check the healer's feet.
It just lets me stabilise him, right?
Yeah, you have to make a medicine check.
Yeah, I'm just going to stabilise him. I don't think you have to make a medicine check, right? Isn't that the point? I've got a healer's kit.
Oh, I don't know. But also,
3
on my
healers.
turn, I can cure wounds, so Mav won't need to roll a death saving time.
Yeah.
So Mav can actually be up for this bit. I will roll that healing.
Mav, you are first stabilized and then you are brought round by Elle's magic. Your eyes open. You feel, excuse me, very weak. Still, because not only are you still on low hit points, but your maximum was reduced. But just meters away from you is the body of your father.
Did I do it?
I just hold Mav's hand and look at Elle. Elle gets to decide how he wants to respond to this.
We did it, buddy. We did it.
I did it. And I sort of, I put my head back down on the ground and just sort of lie there for a bit.
Beautiful. Nikki, I'm coming out of Owlbear Rodeo just in case that
Yeah,
messes
it's
up.
off. You're golden.
What do you do with next?
I mean, I'm just fucking lying there for a good while. I feel like shite.
I think Jax is going to lie with you because he also feels like shy. Now, I'm one for kind of, burial at sea, but I'm concerned that either... Well, I mean, it could kind of go 50-50, right? Like, either Tersh could, claim their betrayer, or...
I think it's only fair and right that we take him to the temple of Tersh, and it is up to Tersh and what Tersh's followers do with them. I also feel like Elska will be out, or I need to go. Oh god, I can't remember if I need to go let Elska out. I'll go check on her.
I think that's probably something for, not right this second.
No, I was basically just saying Elska can decide.
Can I move his sword away from him? Like, there's some fucky shit going on there. So he felt real good after he found his sword, so I'm picking up his sword and moving it away from him. Like,
You kick it away, and you notice motes of ash lifting off his body, and as you kick the sword, it kind of spins away, and you sort of feel that like plume of dust in the air coming from him. And over the next, whatever it is that you're doing for the next like hour, his body dissolves into ash and floats away on the wind.
cool. I mean, problem solved.
That's true. Don't need to decide what to do with that.
Do you all go? So you're going back to the main island, Ceces. You're going to the lighthouse. I mean, tell me your movement.
Yeah, I'm gonna explain that. I think we should go check on Elska because she was like trapped down below the lighthouse. We can either all go together, or I can go with Joltish maybe and interact.
I'll come. I'll leave Jax with Mav, and they can kind of get some rest.
Yeah, or do you want to come with?
I'm with. I died today. CC.
I mean.
Yeah, you've had a tough day.
Yeah, you fell unconscious. That's the thing. That's the same.
I was dead. I could see the light. The light.
It's just a lightning, but yes, of course, darling. Yes. You've had a rough day. Do you wanna? Shall we get you to bed?
No, I think I'll lie here. Jax will protect me.
Jax, who is also spuffing blood everywhere.
Yeah. El, do you want to come with, or do you want to keep an eye on the boys? I'm just gonna go let Elska out and bring her up here.
I mean, are you sure you're going to be okay?
Joltish is gonna come with me.
Is Joltish okay?
Joltish, will you come with me? Are you okay? How are you doing?
Yes, I will. I mean, for your understanding, Joltish has a lot of hit points and finished on 15.
Oh god.
Joltish has has well over 100 hit points and finished on 15.
Maybe you should go rest. You know what? Actually, how about we all rest and then we'll let Elska out.
I think
she can do another 24 hours. She can do another 8 hours.
They like limp over and pick up their tentacle from the ground and go and just looks at you and says, I'm always losing parts of myself.
same, bro.
and kind of clutches it close to them. So you're all gonna rest for the night
Yeah.
In Elska's hut.
in
Wait.
Elska's.
Oh, they destroyed it, didn't they?
Yeah. Yes.
It's not really destroyed as much as just incredibly small.
I dared.
Puddle.
If Mav had a night's sleep outdoors, I dared think what his frail constitution would make of that. We don't need Mav having the flu, is what I'm saying.
Oh,
This is a good time for Mav to get malaria from the mosquito.
Yeah.
Mav wakes up and it's the first time he's slept outside and he's just got riddled with hay fever. Like his
Yeah,
face
he
is,
didn't wear his hairnet. Like it's like his silk hair wrap. Like it's just none of it. It's just a nightmare.
Okay, what we'll do is we're gonna move into a series of like semi-detailed vignettes of what will happen because obviously you're only actually a few months into your years. Remember that second bit of downtime that Elle then like died before? Like, we still didn't get to really do that. So this is the 9th of Asin. You have months to go. But
I'm going to go and use the little boy's room.
he's gonna whittle. So
Drank too much sparkling water.
For 8 months.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Elle's just sat there going,
oh. Yeah, you get malaria, Elle gets a horrible UTI. The following day, you go to the lighthouse. All of you? Some of you?
I think we all go. We'll all go.
You get to the point where you can see the lighthouse. You go through that little ravine with the little ridge of like little mini mountains on either side. The lighthouse is out.
Oh no! Oh shit! Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And you know, if we were continuing to play, I would do a big thing about how you fix it. But essentially, Mav spent a lot of time going. I'm disenfranchised with the lighthouse. I'm not going to fix stuff that's broken.
Yeah.
And a combination of all the meddling and not fixing it meant that it went out some time ago. It went out yesterday.
Oh shit.
It's been down, but the warding, you know, Elska's still stuck because it's, you know, there's that kind of connection, but separate to the warding that keeps her in and the actual light of the lighthouse.
I mean, as soon as I see that, I'm sprinting, I'm running up, like all of
Get winded, you breathe, then you sprint again.
Yeah, all of the preparations for the lighthouse were there. Like we stopped fixing the lighthouse at like the final point, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Like we were literally sort of like meters away.
We were going to do it. Yeah.
And then, so like all of the preparations are there. I sprint up, as you say, get winded about 4 times, and eventually make my way up and go about sort of like fixing the lighthouse as best as I can.
It is not so hard for you now because you are much higher level, so it's not even that difficult for you to get as many spell levels in as you're meant to. We won't dwell on it too much, but you now have, from all your experience freeing Oscar, the weeks and weeks and weeks you spent reading that manual, the preparation, getting it ready. It will take time. It's not something that can be done just like in one day. In order to free Elska and fix the lighthouse, it's going to take time and everyone pitching in, but it is done. And, you know, again, if this was an ongoing campaign, that we would kind of go through that. And what you realize is that every time the lighthouse goes out, things nearby know that the island exists. So not only are you taking some time to fix it, but each night you have to be vigilant for things that suddenly go, oh, hello, this is nice, it's got a lot of magic in that island, and you have to start patrolling the shores. But when Elska is freed She does not revert back to the form of the elderly woman. She stays in her battle angel form. Is he dead?
Yeah. I think so. He turned to ash and disappeared in the wind, so I assume so. I'm just gonna bamf for a hot 20 while you...
No.
Oh no! It's not this voice.
I can. It's all right. Whilst she's wait. Oh, I think she's back.
I think I'm back. I'm back. Just... You did what I could not do. Thank you. And she sort of stands there. She is statuesque. Incredible, tall, this dark hair that flows up and round in a kind of tornado almost above her, that she, as a elderly lady, in her elderly lady form, was mirroring with that strange twig crown that she was making for herself. But there is this deflated look about her. She suddenly looks quite lost. Even as an old lady, she always had this firmness to her, this grounded thing that purpose gives somebody. And she is now purposeless.
What will you do now?
I don't know. I think I should return home, but I was separated from somebody I care about very much.
Oh.
And maybe I will go to find them as well, but I need to find forgiveness from Tish.
Okay.
I will,
Just... If Tish doesn't want to forgive you, that's okay. You can still, have a life and stuff.
That is a nice sentiment, but not true.
Oh, is that not how it works up there? I don't really know, I'm sorry.
Don't know what my life... whether I even exist without him. I cannot be untethered. I wouldn't want to end up like Oscar.
Yeah, he was a douche.
But I can't wait to tell Tish about you three. 4. Pardon me.
Yeah, don't forget Mav.
That was really fucking good. I really enjoyed that. Fuck you.
And you begin to see lightning, just the smallest bits of electricity, kind of roaming around her fingertips and the edges of her hair, and she lifts up. I've been here for so long. I wonder if I'll miss it.
I won't.
Say goodbye to Joltish for me.
I will.
And she flies up and is gone.
And say goodbye to Grandpapa. Oh no, okay.
Wait, does that make her like your auntie?
He walks away.
So, and you, the Elska's gone.
Oh, alright.
And you time passes now. You are the lighthouse is fixed. And you are left to this job that you were meant to do in the first place, which clearly, you know, you're not necessarily going to struggle with so much now. We will not continue. We can just imagine the things that you got better at. We're not going to continue to roll as the months go past. But what I'll say is this, Elle, there are 2 moments of note for you that I can tell you about specifically.
Oh, there's something you can't?
You see the elf ghost twice more. The first time that you see him, you are sleeping. You're not sleeping. You are sitting where you usually trance, beg pardon, in the homestead, and you see it is not as clear as it was before. Before, when you saw him, there was no way he wasn't flesh and blood until he would burst into sunflower, now I'm saying sunflower seeds, dandelion seeds. But this time there is they are not completely opaque. You can see it now. It looks like a kind of thinly projected image, but you see him in the dining area through an open door. You can see him sat at the table talking to a female gnome and another male elf, and they're simply chatting. He is rattled and explaining to them, I'm telling you, I saw this man. He was killing our turkeys. I'm not kidding. I don't know how he got here, but he's a threat. He's killing our fucking turkeys. We have to get rid of him. And the others are like, Emmanuel, no, mate, no one can get here. No one. It took us months to get here. No one's here. Just forget it. You dreamt it or something. You were smoking or whatever. And it fades away with this arguing continuing between a gnome named Jolene, an elf called Pete, and Emmanuel, the elf that you know to be your assassin.
Lydia's spoiling next campaign already. Fuck. Lighthouse 2. This time, I'm Emmanuel.
The second time that you see him, you're not in the homestead, you're on the main part of the island, and you see him like running almost, and he's sobbing, hacking sobs. And Jolene is running after him and trying to stop him, saying, Emmanuel, for goodness sake, just stop and talk to me. I don't know what's going on. And he is trying to pull away from her. She gains on him. She like sprints up to him and grabs him, pulls him to a stop, and says, you have to talk to me. What is going on? And through this hysterical sobbing, he starts to say, I killed him. He wasn't a ghost. He was just a guy, and I killed him. I swear to God, I thought he was a threat. I thought he was going to kill us, and now I can't remember those times that I thought he was trying to kill me. And now I've gone mad, and I don't want to hurt anyone else. I can't hurt you guys. Jolene, if I kill any of you guys, I have to be going mad. I've got to stay away from you. I have to stay away from all of you. And she starts saying, listen, I don't know what you're talking about, but there's no one here. We're fine. We're safe. and he starts screaming at her again, and she manages to get out of him that he is no longer going to live in the homestead. He's going to take himself and live in a cave on a different part on the shoreline of the island.
When this is, I can't talk to them while this is happening. No.
These new things, they're not as interactive as they were before. They are thinner imaginings of what you were given before. A little bit more like they have sensory feels to them. They feel to you more like when you slipped in time, when you were suddenly in an autumnal version of the island, rather than the very visceral attacks. And those are the two moments that I can tell you that you experience.
Can I have gone to this cave? Like, I'll tell the guys about it, but like...
Yeah, roll survival to see if you can work out what he's talking about.
Survival to get to the cave on the beach, you fucking bet. 21. 21?
21. You go to the north side where there is, like a chalky cliff edge. That cliff then runs long to like the lighthouse, and you find this tiny little path to a cave, very, very precarious. And when you go in and you spend some time there, you realize that in a storm, this is not safe. And you find remains. You find bones of Emmanuel.
Can I take the bones?
Yeah.
I'm going to take the bones and I'm going to leave them. I'm going to bury them at the tree at the bottom of Av's shrine.
Drop the bones, you got to.
Yeah, I'm going to just dig, not a grave, like a bone pile hole. A bone hole, Lydia.
Bone hole, yeah, I got it.
I'm not making a grave. I think that would be too grand, and I don't think... Elle wouldn't like that, and I don't think this person would either, to disturb so much of the land for that. But yeah, just a hole, put all the bones in, and pack it shut. I'll maybe drop some, flower seeds in the dirt, but not like live flowers.
Nice.
I'm going to drop some dandelion seeds in it.
Nice.
Let's go, person that slit my throat.
Forgiveness, man. It's powerful stuff. Ceces.
Yes.
Months go by. How are things between you and Joltish?
Good question. I think they're good. I think any spare time she has, she hangs out with them. I think she gets them to help her on certain jobs, not in like a come on muck in, but in like a this is just what I'm doing. And
want to run errands with me?
Yeah, like running errands kind of thing.
I think if that's the case, they are not accustomed to it, and there's at first they actually find it uncomfortable because there's a bit of toing and froing about like the daytime does not agree with me.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'll do jobs in the evening, and I'm very happy to. And then there's this thing that happens where they are taught that lesson of there's a veil of loneliness that is lifted from Joltish. They have spent a lot of time feeling that they would frighten people, and you have taught them that they can be part of a family, that they can be part of a team.
Yeah.
And that, I mean, they still live in a cave on their own under the island.
Yeah, of course.
But
I think if we have like a big dinner like once a month, like I encourage them to like come come and like sit with us all, and I encourage like, I don't think Ceces wants it to be completely like, oh, this is my friend, but like encourage Mav to like hang out with Georges sometimes, and Jax and Elle to like hang out with them as well. So
I mean, they are really awkward and they have no chat.
Yeah.
No banter, no chat whatsoever. The few times that they tell a story, it is of some really bleak moment from the Shadowfell before they escaped, and it just bums everyone out big time.
do you know what I imagine is actually really frustrating for Ceces? I think Joltish bonds really well with Mav and Elle when Mav and Elle have their like pipe smoking.
No,
nights.
it's another bloody silent pipe smoker.
Yeah, and I'm like,
All it is comfortable silence.
yeah, and I feel like Joltish would enjoy that, whereas Ceces like,
You're not old enough to enjoy the silence.
I don't know. I think Ceces does get there by the end, like, or like later in. She can, you know. There's probably some like boundaries the boys set of
Mav
like.
and Elle
can't
make you a
speak.
deck chair.
Yeah, get her a deck chair.
Yeah, maybe what happens is she can be silent,
Yeah.
but her hands have to be doing something. Like it's when she does her herbalism stuff, or she learns how to paint or something that means that she's actively doing something. I can't imagine her sitting still as well as being quiet. It's a bit much.
She's
That's
definitely
not the
doing
same
something.
thing. But you could be there.
Yeah.
I feel like the first couple of times you sort of start to chat and there's just that. Right, okay. You got stuff to do? Yeah, I've got stuff to. Yes. Not you're not part of the club, but like the moment's gone. Okay.
You ruined it.
And as the months go on, you can tell. Well, I mean, roll insight with advantage.
Okay.
This is to find out if Mav hates you.
Insight is a 12.
You just have a feeling that Joltish is wanting to ask you something but keeps not doing it, and it goes on. This has been going on for a while.
Can I just one evening, like before they're about to go back to kind of to their cave, and like we're all saying goodnight, just kind of find the right moment to just be like, what is it? Just say it. If there's something you want to say.
I didn't know I could be this happy. I didn't know friendship. I'm gonna miss you so much.
Where are you going? Oh, you're not going anywhere. I'm going. Oh. I hadn't really thought about it. I'm really gonna miss you too. Oh. Maybe you can come visit? And maybe I can come visit sometimes. I don't know, maybe...
I think we both know if I visited you, someone would try and kill me. And you'll forget about me.
No. Oh, wait. When I forget about you because of the island stuff. No, I don't want to forget about you, though.
I'll send you pearls.
Okay. And I've got this. And I hold up my ring.
You must always keep your promise to me.
I will. I promise. is there no other way we can keep in touch? Like, can I write you letters?
Maybe once a year. The mail is a little slow here.
Yeah, it is. It is. Okay. Well, look, I promise you that I'll keep my promise, but I want you to promise me that you'll be careful, but if there's other people that come on this island, just show them your kindness, and I'm sure you know, maybe you'll make new friends.
Maybe.
No.
Any time in the past that I ever tried to...
So I give it a hot 20.
Oh no.
It's fine.
Am I
So emotional.
here?
Not yet. Not yet. Now you're here. Now you're here.
Any time that I ever tried to introduce myself to lighthouse keepers in the past, they tended to attack me. But I will try.
Okay.
And who knows, as you grow in power and as I grow in power, maybe we'll find a way.
Yeah. And there's Anya and Shay, they feel like people who may be able to help as well if they ever come back again.
They will have forgotten.
Oh, they've forgotten about us. Okay. Alright, I know what I'm gonna do. Leave it with me. Look, I got it. We're gonna figure something out. I'm not gonna forget you. I got it. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be fine. Okay?
They stroke your cheek. I know you do. My Cecilia. So clever.
I've never been called that before.
Now, Mav,
Hola.
tell me how's he doing? How's he dealing?
What, with the death of Papa?
It's just a lot. He's been through a lot.
In all honesty, he was a deadbeat dad, and like the family that he was never the closest thing that he's ever had anyway. Like, I think I think it's brought into question some, specifically some of the things that Pops said are sort of brought into light for Mav, about amounting to something, about about being something, but I think it's more that he realized that, like, this is gonna sound real cheesy, but he actually realized that those comments didn't actually hurt, because he was with two very, very good friends and working together with those people. and I think that's the thing that he's sort of taken away, is that you know, no Mav is an island.
He's an archipelago.
Very true.
He's an archipelago. What he has, I think, what he has sort of been doing in the time since is a lot of kind of work on what's the word?
Writing?
A lot. Huh? Yeah. Oh no. No, a lot of work on sort of like putting his mark on the place in a different way, in a much more sort of like hands-on way. Obviously, he started, but he started and he means to finish. Making the island sort of something for later sort of island keepers. And yes, he has spent a lot of time writing, but he has also spent a lot of time with the other three, and making sure that they're. You took a big breath.
I did, and then I realised you hadn't finished, so I'm holding it.
Yeah. That was basically it. Yeah, making sure that they're comfortable, making sure that they're happy, and just getting to know them. I think because we've had a lot of chat and a lot of talk, but like it's less about sort of wants and desires and more about them as people.
Yeah. You continue to dream or imagine or hallucinate your books arriving with the name Zilly Chloros instead of your own. But as time goes on, as you write, as you make, as you heal, as you connect, I mean, I'm not going to be presumptive enough to say that Mav has shed himself of his own sense of shame or his own sense of self-loathing. But as he grows, as he connects, as he becomes proud of a piece of writing that can truly be truthfully said to be his, they ease off. And I think black rose blooms.
Cool. I don't know how fast we're sort of like traveling through the year, but I think I don't think he ever. The conversation that I think he needs to have with the others is something that is weighing on his mind a lot. He doesn't have the conversation,
which is why the lesson is never truly learned, and so the island will keep sending you books.
Yeah. And I think this is why I sort of I said it's. I don't know how fast we're speeding through, but I think as we get closer and closer, nearer towards the end of the year, Ceces hears a knock on her bedroom door one night, and Mav sort of steps through with a book in his hand. And says, I think it's finished.
Oh my goodness. Can I,
Sort of like hovers in the door for a second, and comes in and sort of sits on the end of the bed and kind of holding the book says, before you before you read, I have a confession. Before we came to this island together. Some news came out.
Right. Okay.
My I am. I'm a sham.
What? Look, just because they're smut books doesn't mean they're not as good as all the other stuff. I'd argue they're better.
I would argue not. No, that's not true. They're very well written books.
Yeah.
For the longest time, I have had a personal assistant.
All right.
She was and has been my right hand for many, many years. In more ways than one. Zilly penned my books for me. And I relied on her more and more as the years went on. I would orate what I thought was a book, and upon reading it, it did not sound like my words. And I chose to ignore that because the money kept coming and the fame kept persisted. Before I left, Zilly came to me and she told me that she was the one who was writing the books. I have not written one of those books for many, many years. They are not mine. They were titled Mavs spells, but I had nothing to do with it. I stole Zilly's fame, and I stole her money, and I stole her talent. And I suppose I'm trying to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry for misling her and misling you.
So let me get this straight. You wrote some books, and then over time, this Zilly began writing them on more.
Well, this is the thing. I can't for the life of me figure out what was mine and what was hers anymore. And I think that is an indictment on me. I used her.
I'm not gonna say I'm, I am, it does make me sad here. Maybe you weren't the person who wrote all those stories, and, it wasn't necessarily you that kept me company all those, lonely nights and whatever. But, I don't know if it's fair for you to say that you used her completely. She got something out of it too, and Like, did she ask anything of you? Did she say, I would like to have these? You know, I think there was an element of her responsibility to let you know how much she was changing, and if she was changing so much that it was hers, then I don't know.
I think for a while, part of me has always known, which is the bit that hurts, I suppose. And I let it happen, because let's be honest,
Letting it
what
happen.
am I without?
Oh,
What
yeah.
am I without those books? Who am I? I don't think I'm anything.
I don't know. Who am I if I'm not Lady Akavea? Maybe we've put too much pressure on ourselves to be something presented to the world and not actually looked at who we were. I think you're a wonderful person, Maverick. You know, I spent best part of a year with you, the real you, not the writer or the author of all those books. And I think that person's pretty great. I think, you know, you can do whatever you want, and I think you're still a writer. I mean, look, you've written this, and you obviously started somewhere. Maybe you just got a little lost on the way.
Yes, well, hopefully I have found myself again. And I kind of put the book down in front of you, and the title of this book is An Inspector Calls. No.
No!
No.
Oh my god, you just gave me the most intense whiplash
Call back to English
being
lit.
sat in
Yeah.
being sat in media studies and seeing that scene in the fucking black and white film of Inspector Calls where it just cuts to that fucking old dude and just goes,
Yeah. Oh,
fuck.
What is it called, Mav?
Yeah,
what
what
is
is
it
it?
actually called?
I think
Bonio and
it's incredibly wanky, but I think it's called The Lives We Lost, by Maverick Spells, and yeah,
well, I can't wait to read it. And look, I don't know how much of it he wrote and how much she wrote of a vision in fuchsia, but if you want the real story, maybe I'll tell you the full story. The real story.
oh, I would love to hear it.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna read this now. How smutty is this? Do I need to kick you out?
It's,
Immediately starts masturbating. Just opens the first page, puts her hand down her pants.
it's called The Lives We Lost.
incredibly disappointing masturbatory literature. Yeah, I
Comes down half an hour later. It's all crap. I got wanked to this.
yeah, I think I sort of go. It's not very. I'm very sorry. I don't think that
okay.
was quite my voice anymore. If it's shit, just you know, we'll brush over it, and I'll swim to
Look,
sea.
We're both grown as people.
Okay, don't start it.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you want feedback, or do you want me to just read it and leave it?
Well. Yes, I suppose, but if it's shit, just tell me it's shit.
Look, I promise you, if it's shit, I'll tell you. You know me, I'm not afraid to say that stuff. Alright?
Okay, I'll leave you to it. I'll leave you to
And
it.
if it's really terrible, we'll find you a new profession when we get back. It's fine.
Christ. And I sort of leave and
Mav's
go
next
to
job
one of
could
the-
be in cyber.
go to one of the other rooms, sort of like opposite, and I'm just sit in the room, just like watching through the door, like just just watching the face.
Right. Well, Ceces reads some of the book that night, but it isn't long from that moment that one day, while you're farming, looking after the farm, you see a spot on the horizon.
Oh, sorry. Before we get to this, throughout the rest of this year, every time El goes fishing, he's going to catch one extra fish.
Yeah.
And every time he goes hunting for like a bird, he's gonna, less often, but trying to like pluck additional feathers. He's going to make one extra arrow every time he makes himself an arrow. He is going to catch one extra fish, and with Mav's help with the woodworking, they're going to build up the smoking shed to basically make a second one. And with the salt that Ceces been gathering, he's fully going to spend the rest of the year storing smoked fish and salted fish and additional arrows. I'm going to say this in a second because Lydia's frozen. Frozen?
She'll be there. She'll come back in a minute. That's fine.
Moved by
fish.
Elle's generosity.
Yeah.
No, he's going to... This is so funny. You back? Liz?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, God.
Relax. It's all good. It's all good. Just, yeah, he's going to... Elle has always done just enough to get by, and he's going to do a little bit extra to make sure that the next group of people who come by have a bunch of like stores of salted fish and smoked. Like when they get there, the smoking sheds will be full, and a bunch of like good arrows, as well as with Mav's help, write a guide to fishing on the island, as in where the good fishing spots are, how to make sure you don't overfish, how to smoke and salt fish, how to make your own arrows, and how to tend to this forest. Like, it's just like a little, like 2-page thing, but like, just like, because there was none of that, like, it was all like how to live as a civilization, and you just can't do that with these numbers. You just can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a how to fend for yourself thing, and he's going to have a backlog of like salted and smoked fish.
So you guys work really hard, and you have a lot of times to do that in, and you became proficient and strong and hardy very quickly because of the things that you were put through in the first few months. So you then have the best, you have like 9 months of thinking about what kind of legacy you'll leave, which was stolen a little bit from the people before you because you were late to the island and they had pirates and were killed. But on this day, when you see the dot, you know that the gentle Maria is approaching, and I imagine there is then this like, it's time. You didn't know whether to be packed. There is no way of knowing when they'll arrive, so there is this huge like excitement that happens as the gentle Maria pulls into that tiny little dock on the peninsula. It looks so big. And
I think just very quickly, I think Mav takes like a bag back with him and leaves.
You're leaving your perfume wardrobe behind.
Yeah. I think he takes a bag, packs it with a couple of trinkets from the island.
He's bought a pebble back all the way from Iron Apple, like absolute fucking no.
Yeah, the bag is full of 17 stones, and that's it. No, yeah, like the bare minimum, sort of a set of clothes, a perfume bottle, a flask, one of the flasks that he even took back, and that's pretty much it.
Some things that you notice go ahead.
I said I was going to do a thing for Joltish, and that was I'm just similarly to them writing like manuals. Ceces going to write like a thing about Joltish of like there's this creature, this wonderful person that lives below the island. They seem terrifying and frightening when you first see them, but note that look past that to see their beauty. And you will have a friend as long as you're on the island. Take care of them
and protect them.
Protect them. And she has a letter that she's essentially written herself. That's like read me daily, and it's just essentially you have a friend called Joltish. That kind of stuff.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. Ooh, that hit me. The Gentle Maria is much changed from last year. You see the dwarven woman. I've immediately forgotten her name.
Orcus.
I'll find it.
Damn it, it's not right in front. It's in a different thing. The
Jambalaya.
dwarven woman, but the Gentle Maria has been completely refitted so that her first mate can maneuver around the boat in a wheelchair.
Captain Faraday and
Captain Faraday.
Captain Guy Captain.
Captain Faraday and oh my goodness, what was the first mate called?
I don't think that Ceces interacted much with him, but Mav played a little bit of dragon chess with him, and he was pretty devastated by being so badly injured in the storm, and now he can continue to work because the Gentle Maria has been refitted.
Oh, just a real side note. Jax is going to have a much better time getting around this ship now that it's been refitted to accommodate a wheelchair.
Yep.
Like,
a happy side thing to it, and some tearful goodbyes are said to Joltish, and probably the island as well.
And Nugget, to be fair.
Nugget died.
No, we just keep renaming. All the chickens are called Nugget. Like,
Elle fully goes, oh, we ate Nugget like ages ago. And Mav goes, what? What?
And as you kind of walk up the gangplank, as you're approaching to board the ship, you see 4 very frightened looking people step off the ship. There is a white dragonborn female, a male dwarf, a human man, a halfling woman, all step off, and they're all like looking at each other going, I think we need to, let's get back on that. It's really big. I don't think we can, and sort of meet you on the beach, and there's a little negotiation as you like pass each other, and they're like, wait, you're going.
You got this. You got this. You are all stronger than you think. All right? It's scary right now, but you're going to do this. You're going to smash it. You are going to have a way better time than we did, I'm pretty sure. And
leave me.
No, I'm going to leave you, but you will make a wonderful friend on this island, and you are going to really look inside yourselves, and this island will change you for the better. All right, bye.
You said there was an elf.
There is a dragonborn, a dwarf, a human, and a halfling.
Halfling. No elf.
There's a dwarf though. I'm gonna give the dwarf my hat. I'm just gonna put my hat on her head.
His head, I think.
No,
It was a male dwarf.
Christ. I imagined a male elf. I completely imagined an extra person. I'm gonna put my hat on the dwarf's head. Just be like, it's it's gonna be a rat. And then I'm just gonna whisper to Jax. I was like, see, there's 4 of them. They did count you.
And as the boat pulls away and the islands of Eisodos become smaller and smaller and smaller, the ride back is much calmer than it was on the way there. But I will just add one thing. I know it's 10:10, but
Mav shoots Ceces with a gun.
you've been at sea for a few weeks. The weather's been great. You've been talking to the people on the boat about what they've been doing for the year. You've been telling stories. I don't know, whatever you think you've been doing. And then one day, Faraday turns to you and her eyes are quite wide. And she says, right, well, we've got, okay. We're going to have to raise the sails, and seems to be an Imperial fleet approaching that's asking us to slow and allow ourselves to be boarded. Not quite sure what that's about, but we will see, I guess.
Elle gets like just out of habit, begins to try and find a way off the boat. Like, oh.
And truly about 10 ships draw up and surround the Gentle Maria. And one of the sort of head of this fleet of ships draws up to the side of the Gentle Maria. And even before the gangplank goes down, you see a figure leap from one boat and land on the Gentle Maria.
I cast Fireball.
A huge mass of white blonde hair with plaits down one side. Deep brown skin, rich tone, large eyes, slender, beautiful. Draws a bow to Faraday.
Where is Ceces while this is happening?
On the deck, probably watching, and you hear Alessandra say, "Get on the boat," to you, as she's looking at Faraday.
I'm sorry. What?
Lady Cecilia, you must board my ship and be escorted back to Wetu by me.
Alessandra, shall we go have a chat? And I gesture.
Her eyes for the first time flick to you, away from Faraday, and are fixed on you, and the bow just lowers for a second as she truly takes you in for a second. Cecilia, what's going on?
What do you think is going on?
I assumed you must be... These people must have been holding you prisoner.
Right, okay. Okay. Can you calm down? I'm nobody's prisoner. Captain Faraday, could we use your quarters? Again, I think we should have a chat.
Don't mind me, go for it.
Alright, thank you. Also, can you... Jesus, what sort... Okay, no, should have known. Okay, yeah, let's go.
You walk down, well no, it's the captain's quarters, so you just walk through into that little area, and she shuts the door behind her, but just stands at the very, very poised and erect and cold at the closed door.
How long? How long have you been looking?
That is the question that you ask? That is the question that you ask. You don't start with where you've been. You don't start with, I'm sorry. You don't start by begging for my forgiveness.
No. I'm done begging you to stay. You didn't want to stay. So I left this time.
Roll insight.
Oh, fuck. I'm not very insightful, Lydia. I'm gonna roll.
I know.
Can I have advantage because it's my wife?
Nope.
12.
She's not that kind of wife.
She
Not this
ain't.
one.
She ain't.
What was it?
12.
You see her shoulders sag when you say that.
Okay, so I will tell you everything. I need to know how long.
It's not as simple as how long. I was told fairly quickly that you'd gone. But I was not even in the Iridian Empire, I was in the Khotan Empire on diplomatic business. Couldn't come back straight away. And when I did come back, I saw that you had packed. And I'm not a jailer. If you wanted to leave, had every right to. I wallowed in self-pity for a little while. But I realized that you deserved a legal divorce. You deserved half of everything that I had. So I searched for you, magically. And it came back with nothing, which I know that you do not have the items or the magic to cloak yourself from such spells. The only answer was that you were dead. I pulled in a favor from a very powerful friend and attempted to cast True Resurrection, which failed. So I could only assume that you had fully moved on and did not want to come back. I had failed you so poorly, such a terrible spouse I'd made to you, that you had fled and put yourself in danger. I had to tell your mother of your passing.
Oh.
There were 2 funerals, Julia. One in Wetu and one in the capital. I paid for a statue in Wetu. Together, your mother and I grieved for you for a long time. It hit her very hard. She has moved into our manor to be looked after well, and she now does a lot of philanthropy work in your name. There are trusts in your name. One day, recently, in a moment of weakness, in a moment of self-hatred and weakness, I cast Scry again, hoping that maybe the goddess Mia would grant me one final moment of seeing you from beyond the grave. And I saw you with the wind in your hair, on a boat. The only assumption I could come to was that you had been captured and experimented on or killed, and I do not know, but I knew that you could not have treated your mother and myself this cruelly. It's not in your nature. So I came to help you.
Right. Well, thank you. Look, I am sorry that you went through all that. It was not my intention. I took a job that was to go and do some work on an island for a year. I didn't think you'd even notice I was gone. And I tried so many times to get something out of you, to get you to stay, to feel like you married me because you loved me and not because I
gave you what you wanted. I gave you security. I gave you money. I gave you a house. That was what you wanted from this marriage.
No, I wanted a partner. Marriage, money, house, I could have got that with anyone. I could be at the capital right now if that's all I wanted. But that's not what you promised me. And you know it. See, I was right. She can't talk anymore.
She's sick. And you see that she is...
It's all right, Lydia, give it a minute. Give it 20 seconds. You'll be back. Wait.
Well, whilst Lydia is waiting to be back, this went a very different way than I expected
Yeah,
it to.
I was like, oh, fuck. Okay.
You see, there are dark circles under her eyes, and she is gritting her teeth. You can see the muscles pulsing in her jawline. And she's staring at the floor.
Can I just step to her? Like I think Ceces wants to her immediate response is to want to comfort her, but she doesn't really know how to right now, so she just she puts her hand up to put her hand on her arm, but it's just also no, we're in a fight right now.
She senses that you're there, and you kind of see her clench her fists her palms were on her legs, and she sort of clenches her fists. And then she stands up very abruptly, very straight. Right. Well, I have been
out of your
the
mind.
worst spouse.
Oh.
That anyone could have ever had, and I think you deserve an explanation. But I can't talk anymore. I'm sick of my voice.
Do I not get this explanation?
Give me 10 minutes.
Okay.
Give me 10 minutes, I promise you. And there's this sort of military efficiency. She's got a plan, and nothing will swerve her from it. Please give me 10 minutes. Everything will be revealed.
She's going to buy her a boat.
Okay, I give her the 10.
When you return, the room she has been carefully laying out strings of memories, laying them out.
Oh god.
And the room is like, it's like Christmas. There's just fucking tinsel everywhere. And she turns around and says to you, I have prepared a presentation for you.
Okay, well,
Nothing sexier than a PowerPoint.
Cece, we will get cats. It's okay.
okay, right.
You must have felt very desperate and very alone to have run so far and so fast. I was very, very mistaken in thinking that you could be happy with just security. So, let me explain. And she sort of shows you, you start here and you work round methodically, and just don't miss one out, please, if you don't mind.
Right. Okay, do you want to give me 10 minutes? Okay.
Okay, so do you do as she say, or are you
Yeah.
just getting the cliff?
No, I'll do it. She'll spend the time to do it.
All right. Thank you for sticking with us, guys. I know this is now overrunning a bit, but I do just want to get this last little vignette bit out.
It's the finale. We gotta do it.
The first memory that you get is of Alessandra at war. She is fighting, and she is fighting outside. It's like she's in her little section, but she works particularly well with this female half-orc who fights with a sword, and they are they're like a school of fish together as they are carving through the landscape. And so that is the first memory. The second memory is of them in a naked embrace together in a tent.
I immediately turn around like,
she's just shaking. She's watching you, but she's shaking as you're experiencing this. And as you sort of see these two women held, so it reminds you of some of those first nights that you spent with her. It's very intimate. It feels very awkward to see something that is so intimate. And then in a flash, something rips into the tent and pulls that half-orc straight off the cot. And she is dragged, as she's trying to get her grip, she is dragged through onto the battlefield and ripped to shreds right in front of Alessandra, along with a lot of other people who were in that camp. And Alessandra, for a second, is just dumbfounded, watching all of her friends and her lover be killed. And then there is this moment that you can see where her face just hardens, and she pulls her bow up off the ground and begins to fight, fucking naked, but she's going. And you then see memory after memory of how she got through the rest of the war, showing no emotion. She was suddenly this cool robot. They don't know what that is. A golem that just was a fighting machine. Emily Blunt in The Day After whatever.
yeah.
And she then dedicated the following decades and decades to making sure that she does everything in her power for there never to be a war again, for violence to end, for peace talks, for all of that. You then get a memory of the first time that she saw you, and you get memories of how you schemed together to try and win the attention of the emperor, and how close you got to being a favored one by the emperor. And then in the final moments, you can feel it too. It's coming through in the memory, how she sees this possibility. She feels her heart opening for the first time again. And then the memory is in your honeymoon, and you are tangled up in bed, and it's really odd for you to see it from her perspective. again, this intimate moment, and all of that feeling of love and sweetness and purity that runs between you, that look on your face of sheer joy and desire is slowly overtaken by this kind of white noise of panic. And she keeps a fixed look on her face, a smile, a fixed smile, as she pulls your arm off her and goes into the bathroom and shakes and shakes and shakes and starts beating herself on her chest as she is the panic and confusion and trauma overwhelms her. And you see about 5 of those things happen time after time until she closes down. And you sense those moments when you are begging her for something. Please just hold my hand in public. Please just eat dinner with me. Don't go again. And she cannot do it, or she will be undone. And the final image is that final time that she left in a carriage and you were begging for her to stay. And she didn't even look at you. She just looked ahead and told the carriage to drive away.
Oof. Ceces is full on, like, crying. But, like that silent, just tears are running down her face. And she just immediately walks over to her and, like wraps her in her arms.
She has been like shaking, and there are tears running down her face as well. And she's so stiff when you put your arms around her. She's like made out of wood and stone for a second, and then there is this moment of softness, and you just hear the sobbing coming from her. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I let you down so badly. I promised you love, and I couldn't give it to you.
It's okay. I get it. I get that you're pushing me away. I think I knew that, and that's why I knew I had to go, because if I didn't do something, I'd be an old woman before you realized it.
Yes, I can see that.
And this will make sense, and maybe I'll explain it to you later, but I don't want to be your halfling village.
I'm sorry, what?
I don't want to be this memory that you have of like a time in your past, a time that you use to stay closed off. I am sorry. I never meant to. I didn't know that the place we were going was so. I didn't know you wouldn't be able to find me. I figured if you noticed I was gone, you'd see I was somewhere else, and I don't know. I'd just deal with it then, or I'd come home and you wouldn't have even noticed I was gone, and we'd deal with that then. I love you. I do. But I can't be with you if you can't break down these walls and accept that I know it hurts, but I'm gonna die. Either of old age or something wild happening, it's gonna happen. But you can either cherish me while I'm here, or we go our separate ways. And that's something only you can decide.
Oh, God. I don't know. I don't know how to do that. I will try.
If you're willing to try, then I will try and help you, and we can work on this.
Thank you. You're so changed. You look so different.
Yeah, I'm magic as shit now.
Oh.
Yeah, one second. And I just step back and still like tearfully crying, and she just summons her sword. And she's like, yeah.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Did I see Maverick spells out there?
Oh my god. It's a whole thing. It is a whole thing.
They've really been fucking for a long time.
I have so much to tell you. I really do.
I don't know how I'm going to explain all of this. I don't even really know how to explain this to the fleet about just sort of turning around and going back.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but you have too much power, the fact that you could do all of this. Like, I worry about you all the time you leave. I can't do all this shit. I just have to assume you're gone. Oh my god, my mum thinks I'm dead.
Yeah. I think we're going to have to take that statue down.
Oh, well, let's not be hasty.
We could just move it maybe to the courtyard.
Yeah.
Should mention that you're fucking nude. Like, it's...
Oh, how tasteful is it? That's a good question. How big is it?
It's just your tits.
It's just a literal bust.
She sort of offers to for you to either, for the lot of you to sail with the Imperial fleet, or then asks politely if you don't want to do that, if she could then sail with you, or if you could all sail together or something, so that you can start spending time together.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask if she'll stay with us, because like Ceces wants to end this journey the way she started it, and
yeah,
the fucking Imperial fleet.
There's no way on earth Al gets on their boats.
No.
Like, it's just no way on earth.
Couple of things. Mav, you would have felt fairly, I think now that you are the level that you're at, pretty much as soon as the ship pulled away from the island, you would have realized that there's a lot of spells that you stopped being able to do that have come back to you now. A lot of your divination spells have come back to you. And Alessandra approaches you one day and says, Mr. Spells, I did not think I would find you here, but it is nice to see your face.
Is it?
What, I mean, again, I think I went to your funeral.
Well, was it a good turnout?
It was. It was beautiful.
69 people. Just like you would have wanted.
Well, that is something. I don't suppose you've heard much from Silly. My.
Well, we have heard quite a lot from Zilly. She had a lot to say about you to start off with. My goodness. And Alessandra tells you that this story, which is that Zilly was dragging your name through the dirt for a while, telling anyone that would listen that you were a fraud. And then she went quiet for a few months. And then a book came out written by, God, this music is so romantic. It just has to stop for a second. And then a book came out called Passion Penned by Zilly Chloros. And this was a story of an extremely beautiful young dragonborn who was dedicated to the written word and who lusted after her mentor, a red tiefling.
Never do a self-insert. You just...
But he just couldn't see her. And it's really raunchy. It is about how she slept her way through the city, like following in his wake wherever she could, because he slept around so much and she was like picking up anyone in his wake. And
like a cum rumba.
But if you were.
Oh god.
It's terrible.
Oh god.
But that it was this time of learning about writing and learning from this incredible talent. And then he became more and more absent, and it hurt her more and more that he just couldn't even see her really. And the resentment grew inside her. And finally she bit back and buried his name in the dirt. And it's this extremely flashy melodrama, kind of smutty. Like the smut feels honestly like it's quite a well-written novel, and then the smut feels like, why are you doing this now? Like it feels like it's just like chocolate lobbed on the top of a lasagna. Like it's so out of place. But then she heard one day that you died, that the red tiefling, beg pardon, had died, and she grieved. She felt this sudden grief for this person that had meant so much to her. And she was summoned to the palace to speak to a royal courtesan who, over several cups of tea, told her in no uncertain terms that she had to file a legal dispute with the Spells estate. And that if she had can you hear?
Not yet.
Not yet. Wait a minute.
Me? Am I here?
Yeah.
Am I here? Am I here? Okay. I think I'm going to go again, but I'm going to...
Yeah, you are. You are. She knows.
I'm just going to plow on.
Wait. Nope. Just have a drink. Just have a drink. It's
Yeah,
fine.
have a drink.
Is this it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think.
It's when you stop trying to talk.
If she had a problem... that if she had a problem, she needed to settle it legally and not be angry forever. And so the two of them hatched this plan. There was a legal dispute, and all of the books that she was involved with now have both of your names on the covers. There, anything that is printed from then on, all the reprints have her name next to yours. And but she on reflecting on it, of course all of this is through the novel, which I don't know, roll a d20 quickly. Last roll of the game.
That's what you think. 15.
What am I adding?
No.
13.
13. This book is on in. She goes out, like she's still telling you about this, and then a couple of days later, somebody on one of the fucking Imperial fleet has the book and brings you Passion Penned. So you're reading it, but there is like the final act of the book is about how this beautiful Dragonborn realized that this was not a gross power play by somebody way above her. This was, she was extremely well paid by you in a way that like you paid her wildly more than any assistant or editor or anything has ever been paid. And she honed her voice, her literary voice, mentored by you. And she, because you couldn't see her as a sexual being, she started just publishing without your permission. So it was not what you you did use her, but it wasn't this thing of like this gross misjustice of like misuse of power. There were two people there, and she got to do what no one gets to do, which is be rich while she's learning to be a good writer. And that this book was proof that she was a good writer. And it's all right. It's written okay. But the final act, you know, the book is about obsession and passion fueled by this red tiefling who died. And ultimately she misses him. And I think, you know, I'd love to talk more about what the three of you do when you hit land. But I think that might be good stuff to talk about next week, don't you?
Yeah.
Rather than going through.
Yeah.
So, but that's just what happens on the boat. I really love this. We've gone so late, but this was a really special campaign, very different. I've never done anything like this before. I've loved these characters so much. So thank you for bringing Elle, Ceces, and Mav to the table.
And Jax.
And thank you for bringing mystery and heartbreak and death.
And that fucking crotchety bitch.
Round of applause for Lydia and chat.
It's been so good, Lids. Well fucking done.
Yeah, join us next week when we'll do like a little epilogue thing. We'll maybe answer some questions. We'll try and get Lydia to answer some of our questions that she won't.
Yeah.
And we'll announce some new stuff. Wonder what that could be. There's an announcement to be done next week.
If you have any questions or anything,
put them in the Discord.
Yeah.
We have a Discord. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Tristan B. Cadet, for cheering.
So
I know
much,
you're
Tristan.
not here. Negative 2 Charisma. Thank you very much for rating us Party 11 and following, and Solus Souls Rolls, and Rooney and Tom for gifting and subscribing. We love you all so much, and if anyone ever tells you that Beastmaster Rangers are shit, tell them to get fucked, and you know a crab who's got something else to say.
Tell them to get crabbed.
I really thought Jax was gonna bite it. I really thought
Several times.
Lydia, I had literally put my money where my mouth is. Elle would rather have died than let Jax die. But this is a conversation for next week.
Yeah. That'll be...
Yeah. Jump in Discord. Tomorrow, Dragon Age. What time?
3 till 5.
3 till 5.
And then
I'll also try and get this episode up earlier on YouTube. I might even try and just upload it tomorrow, just so if people want to catch up, it's there quicker.
Hey.
It's ready for next week.
And hey, like we say every single week at the end of the episode, don't fuck your dad.
Guys,
what have
we can Dice and Slice on all your podcatchers. Catch up with our collab with them.
Yeah.
And Sunday, catch up on some other heroes. Michelle's going to be there, and that will be Michelle's last episode. Otherwise, I'm gonna come round to Chris's house and do farts through the letterbox.
Sneaky.
I will be being paid by Lydia to do so.
Yeah.
Have a good
Why
evening,
we call
everyone.
him Squeaky Neaky.
Bye.